Okay, I'm here. Hey, Trackies, welcome. So, it's the live stream show for the final day of the World Relays. So, a quick disclaimer. So, for those who are joining thinking that we're going to be showing the World Relays, no, we're not. So, you're on the wrong stream. We're here to have a watch party, watch along, and enjoy the stream together. So, that's what's happening here. It's Sunday, child. And me with Sundays, I'm all over the place. Yeah, but I made it. I made it on time. Still haven't eaten my dinner, but I made it on time. The show begins at 6:05. That's what's happening there. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see Sir Mike here. Hey Sharon. Hey Damari. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Damari. Hey Drew. Fortes, what's up? Blessings. Yeah, so oh gosh. Oh, I thought you were asking me about a mic. Sorry, my mic is all the way over there. So yes. Hey guys, how Mike C turn moderator? Drew, me tell us if you want a moderator job, something work, you can't ask me if it, sir. You don't have to ask about everybody else. Just tell me say you want it. Just tell me, say you want it. You understand? And I'll give it to you, Drew. You don't have to be asking me about everybody else. Me asked you last time. You act like you never want it, sir. Do you want it, Drew? I have no issues, handing it out to you if you want it, sir. All right. Hey, Elizabeth, what's up, guys? Once you're here, just remember to hit the like button. You know what I mean? Always hit like. That's the first thing you do once you get in here. Yeah. That's how we get the show to be promoted. You hit the like, you share, you do everything, to help TXT Track Time get to, certain heights. We're trying to, just keep going and growing. And yeah, we've gotten such a long way, I have to say. Wow. And yeah, the channel just keeps growing day by day. So yeah, I'm excited for that. The World Relays was on yesterday. I remember somebody asked me when I didn't plan to go live because I was like, okay, let's save the live for Sunday, right? So somebody asked me, hey T, I need you to be live. And I'm like, look here, right now, me, I'm adult. Me can't live with nobody right now because I'm losing my mind, straight up losing my mind. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't plan to go live yesterday because child, it's one thing, preempting, certain things happening and seeing it whilst you're still cheering your team on and, wishing your team the best is a whole other feeling. It's like sometimes people think that when I talk about these things, I'm enjoying it and highlighting certain issues that I notice. I'm not enjoying that moment because at the end of the day, I'm still a fan of, Jamaican athletics. Athletics in general, but I'm not gonna tell you no lie, Jamaica, I'm there for, right? So when I see, things going haywire for us, I'm like, I remember I was actually sitting here watching the live, and I just remember, thinking after the 4x4 mix and I saw everything that went down and I was thinking how strong the team looked and I was like, oh my gosh, if they kind of switched things up a little bit with Rasheen and Rashawn, it may have worked out, you know what I mean? But everybody else came prepared. So I was like, okay, it is what it is. Those things happen, whatever. And I just remember sitting on watching the 4x1 and I was just floored. And I just remember going back like this. I just remember flinging myself back. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot understand what's happening here. I couldn't believe, you know what I mean? Especially seeing the errors, you know what I mean? It had nothing to do with who was running. It was just watching the errors and just thinking to myself, after highlighting that we're having this issue and then seeing everything play out, I was like, what do y'all have to say no? You know what I mean? What does everybody have to say no that keeps telling me every single time I do a relay video? I'm the one that is doing the relay videos. I'm the one that is getting dragged, by my little edges that are in existence. You drag me through the mud every single time I do a relay video highlighting the issues. Y'all drag me for filth, day in, day out. But guess what? I keep at it because the issues still exist and they persist. And I keep saying, hey, we need a resolution here because the Olos are going to tumble down. And I think what we saw yesterday is pretty much the Olos tumbling down. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with the individual athletes. Individual athletes were fast enough. The individual athletes were not prepared. You know what I mean? They were not prepared to handle the task. And every other country are in preparations right now to make sure that their athletes are coming out the best they can come out at. You know what I mean? So when you line up in a race and you're looking at China, you're looking at Canada, you're looking at Italy, you're looking at Poland, there's no way you're thinking, oh, Jamaica won't make it. You know what I mean? Pound for pound, there's no way you're thinking that regardless of whoever is lining up, you're not thinking that Jamaica is not going to make that cut. You know what I mean? And when I looked at it, I thought to myself, well, here we are. We're at this particular moment. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to do another relay video coming out tomorrow. And y'all know I'm about to go off. You know what I mean? So look out for that relay video. Discussing, just my feelings overall, and again, not really much on the athletes per se, but just certain structures that need to be changed. And it's not nothing new. I talked about it in the first relay video I ever did. I said, guys, this isn't something that happened today. Jamaica been supposed to have this world record years ago. And I, went back as far as 2008, because 2008 for me is really when as I said, I really started to hone in on track and field that much, and have a certain understanding. Well, it was kind of before that, but 2008 is really, really where Jamaican started to pop off. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I think somebody said to me when I talked about 2008 that if you think about the glory period with Merlin, Auntie Grace Jackson, Juliet Cuthbert, all of these people, Jamaica been having these issues for years. You know what I mean? From the dawn of, I guess, relay running, Jamaica has been having issues, and no one has resolved this issue. You know what I mean? And it seems as though there's no intention to resolve it, because guess what? We've always been able to successfully, cover the patches. And then there was no social media. So, I mean, when the issues happened, everything just, went on. Everybody just went on with their day, because all we had to do was just watch it on TV. We didn't really have anybody to talk to. You know what I mean? But now there's social media. So all these issues are being flung out there for the world to see and hear. And yeah, Jamaica needs to have this issue resolved. You know what I mean? Gosh, I don't even have my stream open. I don't even know what am I looking for again? Oh yeah, One Spot Media. Oh, and when I join One Spot Media, my stream goes back to being way behind. So yes, y'all will be seeing me not focus on the chat, because when I'm watching what I'm watching, yeah, I don't want nobody to spoil it for me. That's how it goes. So yeah. Um Okay, let me get to some of these comments while I'm trying to. What is happening here? Why is the page not loading? Child, look here. Not today. Not today. um We'll talk. You go on. LOL. I mean, okay, Drew. Hey, Elizabeth, what's up? T, you look. What? You took forever to come on. What? Listen, guys, it's Sunday. Me have here do me nice Sunday dinner. Will take 10 years to prepare. I was preparing my dinner for, I guess, a gazillion years. And I'm watching the time go, and I'm like to myself, why is the time going so quickly? You know what I mean? So, yeah, unfortunately, that's what was happening. And I still haven't eaten my dinner. I'll eat it after. Um, because I already have poor eating habits. So y'all don't go, oh my God, T, you're supposed to eat, yada, yada, yada. Guys, based on how well, from I was younger, I've always had eating issues, to be fair. But also it had something to do with the type of jobs that I used to have, you know what I mean? And it just wasn't conducive to eating properly. So I never had like a proper eating schedule or anything like that. I just ate whenever. So yes, I'm still kind of like that, just eating whenever. And then worse, I'm doing this kind of social media job where it gets me pulled in all sorts of different directions, you know what I mean, all the time. So yeah. Oh, I don't have my headset, and I don't want to use this one. um I'm gonna get my niece to bring me my headset so that I can get this thing going, because I don't want it to be playing in my background. Um, hey Angela, what's up? Julia, see you. What's for Sunday dinner? So I cooked rice and peas. I cooked fried chicken, and I did a little gravy on the side, and I made some coleslaw, and I made some cucumber juice. All of that took me 10 years to make, because the grating process for the coleslaw, the whole shindig. So you have to grate the cabbage plus the carrots, and then the other little things you don't have to do. But then the cucumber juice, you have to be blending all that. Yeah, so everything took time. Then to clean up. Let me tell you something. Clean up in cooking is probably the hardest part. Yeah, so that's what I made. for my dinner. I'm a chicken eater. I eat chicken most of the times. I don't eat many other meats, unfortunately. And I hate fish because fish is like, it's not that fish tastes bad or anything. It just make me hungry right after me eat it. So I'm not seeing a point of eating no kind of fish. So I'm not gonna waste my millions of monies and buy fish and then I'm starving later. No. So yeah. Um yeah, guys, like the video. Not being able to get on the lives recently, but happy to be back. Don't know how long I'll be able to stay. It's okay. I understand. You're definitely well, it's what 23:54. What's that? 11:53. I don't even know. Yeah, 11:53. Yeah. So no man, I understand for sure. When you have to bounce off, just bounce off. I get it. And when you're able to catch the playback, certainly do so as well. Thank you. Um. I'm trying to open up this TVJ stream and it's just not working. Um, 87 people here. Okay, let's talk. Let's see Little Bogo. Before we start, let's see Little Bogo. They already have the qualifying round two on the track for Jamaica. I just got it up. Brazil did not start. Guyana is here. Japan is here. Bahamas, Team Jamaica. This is a mix. Yeah, the mix really. All right. So for me personally, Jamaica has the capability to get into this top six, right? To six more spots. They definitely can get back into top six. I'm just hoping that they don't play around this year. And whatever adjustments needed to be made, whatever adjustments needed to be made yesterday, I'm hoping that they did that so that we can qualify. You know what I mean? But I think this is a good team. This for me was a strong team when I saw it on paper. I just thought the order was wrong. I don't know if they made any further adjustments after that. You know what I mean? But let us see. Let us see who's on the track for Jamaica. It look like what's your name? Choose so she really not run. What's your name? Anthony Extron. So Barnes is running. Anderson, Clark, Russ. So they took out. They took out. What's his name? Rasheen. Right. So they took out Rasheen. So there's no Rasheen in the lineup. Um. I mean, okay. I didn't really think the guys ran yesterday. To be fair, although I need to look back at those times to see the comparison. But I mean, I don't necessarily think they're much stronger anyway. And I think them putting Rasheen on third was just the wrong choice considering how Rasheen runs. He should have definitely never been on third. And then again, you want a powerhouse like Rashawn that's able to react to whatever is going on around you. So if you're behind, whatever the case is, or if you need to, increase the lead, then yeah, third leg would have been perfect for a Rashawn. I just don't know why, putting him on first was the thought process. That just never made any sense to me. Why is this thing not turning? All right, I was gonna use my Bluetooth headset, but child, it's taking too long to do what I need it to do, and this race is on the track, and I need to be hearing what these people are saying. Okay, let's see if I can hear. Oh God, it's not work. Oh, what is going on here in John Shop? Okay, guys, I need my headset to be on, and it's not working. Okay, here we go. Jamaica is getting on their marks. And I do realize that TVJ is actually quite delayed. So guys, I will not be looking in the comments right now because yeah, I'm not trying to wait the audio. Is it working? All right, so they're off. The stagger looks a bit confusing because there's a missing athlete. Lord of mercy, I've been muted this whole time. Child. I didn't even realize that I was muted this whole time. Trackies, I apologize. So yeah, the race is off. Um and the stagger. Bahrain is looking good so far based on the stagger. Bahamas is now leading Jamaica based on the stagger because I guess they probably have Stephen Gardner on the first leg. So he's doing, a masterful first leg there. Child, I don't. So Gardner hands off first. Jamaica is third ish based on the button changeover. Japan, I think that's on the inside changeover before us, but yeah, we're in third. Let's see how that goes. So they have Bahamas, Japan, Jamaica. All right, so Jamaica is now making an attempt with today. Anderson, she's now gone straight to the front. Good run from Leah Anderson. All right, let's see what happens here on the final 100-meter straight. Let's hope she can maintain this because the race is pretty close. The Bahamas athlete is making a go at it. Let's see if Leah is able to hold her off. No, Bahamas has charged and Bahamas was able to pass her. All right, here comes Japan again and also South Africa. And also South Africa. All right, come, Leah. Hold it. All right, Rashawn. All right, let's see. All right, Rashawn. All right. Let's go, Rashawn. He's not making up any ground just yet. Bahamas is still has the same gap. All right, here comes Rashawn. No, he's eating into that lead. But Alonso still has a gap. What is happening here? Is Rashawn tired? I'm not seeing him attack like I'm thinking. The Japan athlete is coming. Ooh. Come, Rashawn. Here he comes in that home straight. But Japan is also attacking on the outside. Oh, my Lord. Jamaica is... All right, come, Genevieve. We have to finish in top 2. That's the only way we're going to survive for the Olympics. We have to be in top 2. So I think Genevieve is in the perfect position to strike. She's at least not so far back like she was yesterday. Thankfully, she's attacked. She's passed out Japan. Genevieve, just maintain. Nobody gonna run down Shani. Just maintain. You don't need to run down Shani. I'm begging you, dear God. We need those legs to make it home. Genevieve. Just make Shani go about our business. Just maintain where you then know and react if you need to react. Come, Genevieve. All right, good. So Shawnee is going away. I don't think they can catch Jamaica. All right, good. Whew. That was nerve-wracking. All right, good. Good. What did I think? I didn't think they needed to replace Rasheen. I just think they needed to put Rasheen on the first leg, honestly. Yeah, but we qualified, so that's what we needed to happen, and it happened. So great. Let me just put down this one. I didn't really want to use this one. Wow, so the time is 3 minutes 12.81 seconds. Jamaica 3 minutes 14.49 seconds. So a season's best. Oh, Bahamas runs a national record. So this is the fastest they've ever gone. Just imagine, this is the best Bahamas has ever been, and they literally just made it through second round of qualifying. That just goes to show you how much the rest of the world has improved. This is the same Bahamas that steamrolled everybody, the first time around when they were qualifying, when they were actually hosting, I think, the world relays. And yeah, here's Jamaica with their qualification. Great job. I definitely think Genevieve was a strong add to this team. I think Leah Anderson did the best she could. I think her leg was strong, even though it wasn't the strongest. I think it was good. I kind of expected Rashawn to be better. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get the same. What he gave me yesterday, he didn't give me today. So I'm not really sure what happened. I need to see those splits. But let me see those splits actually before I start running off my face, because maybe Alonso was just doing something wild. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what happened. So let me go look. Summary. So the summary is, where's the thingy? Oh, it's not up yet. I can't see the times just yet, unfortunately. Oh no, I can. Wait, yes, I can. Okay. Race analysis. Let me go over here. Why do I have to download it? What the? Can't I view it? Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Um. So what was Jamaica doing on the? So Rashawn ran a 44.77. My guy there on the first leg, Barnes ran a 46.79. Geneva ran a 50. Wait. Yeah, Geneva ran a 50.7. Yes, I said Geneva's leg was very strong. I saw it from yesterday. Her leg was definitely an amazing leg. I thought that if she was placed in a better position, Jamaica would have qualified from yesterday. Um, I don't know if that needed to change Rasheen, honestly. Let me go look at where Rasheen run yesterday because I don't even remember. Let me go back go look at where Rasheen run yesterday because I didn't think they needed to replace him. I'm being honest. What I saw in the 4x4 for the just a straight 4x4 for the men told me that they didn't need to replace him. Um, I don't think we were gonna get a better leg anyway. 4x4 mixed relay. No, that was day 2. Sorry, let me go to day 1. Let me go back to mixed relay results. Let me go to this view analysis thingy. Let me see what Rasheen on. Where's Jamaica? Okay. Rasheen was on third, 46.80. Oh no, it was better because this is from a flying start versus the blocks. So I guess Barnes was better. Um I guess yeah, Barnes was better, but again, it wasn't much of a difference. To be fair, wasn't much of a difference. And as I said, I don't think the best leg for someone like Rasheen is the third leg anyway. I think if you had put him on the first leg, you'd have gotten a better run out of him. That's my opinion. But yeah, we qualified. That's all that matters. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I'm definitely a happy camper. Based on that. So this on my screen, close. All right, let me see some of these comments because I haven't been in the comments forever. I still talk about Let's Silly. Let me try to catch up here. Guys, please remember to hit the like. Um, we'll always be behind. Well, guess what? We have to get more serious now because the rest of the world is even more serious. And I pointed out just the mere fact that Shawnee, Miller Weibo, the same Steve Gardner, were able to steamroll everybody before, and win. And this time around, they even ran a national record and they couldn't even make it to the finals. You know what I mean? That just goes to show you that, everybody is on a game right now. And Jamaica definitely can't take it for granted anymore going forward anymore. um you know what, if you want to talk about Jamaica and these mediocre relays. Hey Track Universe, what's up? Hey Charlene. The way my mama just drops in Jamaica finish fifth, may I tell you, my jaw dropped. Me couldn't believe. I could not believe Femke Ball was the Noah Lyle was there. Noah Lyles was there. Jamaica athlete shake my head. I'm gonna get into that, thought process a little bit based on because I see everybody trying to make dumb excuses, saying, and I'm sorry, I'm calling it a dumb excuse, and I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying it's a dumb excuse, right? That it's because the big athletes weren't there, not in Augusta. I think we keep, trying to find excuses to cover up the flaws that Jamaica is experiencing. And it again, we have been experiencing it for years. It's nothing new, right? Not because the girls are not as fast as you quote unquote big three doesn't mean that they're, not having the same problem. The problem is that because they're not as fast, the issues clearly stick out much more, but the same issue persists, right? And if we want to win, we are not going to beat Team USA that has been successfully able to structure something around their athletes where, guess what? It doesn't matter which city or state you're in. We're going to ensure that we have, relay camps at meetings that are being held, close to you so that you can get some practice in. When I saw Team USA yesterday, they were crisp and clean. When they ran that, 37-4, I was like, hold up. Them my brother, yeah, not dip in a sub 10 all no for the season. Please understand what I'm saying. They haven't dipped into sub 10 all no. None of them. And then they go run 37-4. Just imagine when them money start run potentially 9-8 this evening, or maybe even faster 9-7s. Me tell us a world record gone. And that's basically because of simply having better baton changes. Better baton changes. The man them run 37-4. And none of them broke 10 second all now for the season. 37.4. Really? And yeah, no allows 995 or 996 doesn't count because it's an illegal. When I'm saying this, right? So yeah, no. Trackies, think about it. Oh, no, not think logical right now. No, just a try find every excuse. Oh, we never seen the big athlete here, there, everywhere. And even if you go to the 4x4 now and say, oh, we have better or faster people, if you say none of them not run no faster right now either. We just saw Antonio Watson last evening. So the athletes are still not there. So if they went, they would not be giving quote unquote anything better than the athletes that are there for the 4x4 currently competing. So as me say, what going right now with Team Jamaica is not necessarily quote unquote the athletes that were sent, right? But the issues persist outside of that, again, getting certain structures in place and ensuring that you're able to maintain it and just set a credence so that going forward, if you want to be a part of this, this is what we have to do. You know what I mean? So yeah. Is the world relays taking place now? Turkey University and I watch. Prodigal son, hey, what's up? Oh no, I think I skipped out some. Biso Afuaya. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I chopped that. In the past, during early Aussie days, the other athletes. So guys, the second 4x4 is on. Mixed 4x4. Yeah. So let me continue reading some chats. um the other athletes didn't like Otti, so they had no chemistry. I do believe they won bronze in 1983, though. And guess what? Most of the athletes are having issue. Well, let me not say most, but you know what I mean. There's a thing going on with those big three, right? So chemistry is nowhere to be found. But guess what? That's not stopping you from practicing. Go and go practice with the people them in your club. You know what I mean? MVP can feel people right now. Feel probably feel the whole track. The whole track can't fill off at just MVP athletes alone. And just make them go run relay. So nothing. I'm sorry. Going forward, I will not tolerate any excuses, especially after not drag me through the mud every single time I point it out and on a live for see all those tumble down. I don't want to hear no excuses. Hey Keisha, what's up? Elaine, Challenger, and Jacko train close to each other. There's no excuse to not have chemistry. They are in the best position to meet up. Sounds like T can cook. Well, she's a Jamaican. Chicken today, feathers tomorrow. LOL. Sounds delicious. And I haven't had it, but yes. Um anyway, what was I gonna say again? Hey T, what's popping? Hey Claude. Um T not hearing. Yeah, I didn't realize I was muted the whole time. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. So when the mic goes off, so I'd hit it earlier, so I'm sorry. um Zandrian to Anderson to Clark. You watch along. We missed really yesterday. No, yeah, the watch along. I'm actually glad I didn't because again, as I said, I would have probably likely spazzed out. All right, so Germany's here, Switzerland, and who is that in that third? Is that France? I did find it interesting yesterday when I was watching, seeing that, France didn't even get a buy. It goes to show you how much they're trying to ensure that they're pushing this world relay thing where you have to turn up now. Because if a whole 14 slots are available just from, taking part here, the country them have to go. So for whoever wanted to think they can snub world relays, it can't go on. You can't go snub world relays going forward. Um, I'm low. Yes, I was muted. Sorry. I apologize. Good run, Jamaican girl. Yeah, Genevieve impressed me from yesterday. Um, which is why, yeah, it's very delayed. TVJ has this whole looking like almost a minute delay onto their thing. Well, it looks like 30 seconds, right? Onto their thing. So yeah. The job was just to qualify done. Yeah, we can't win nothing from here, so it's just to qualify, right? So I'm happy they qualified. JA coming with vengeance. They saw the tweets. I don't know. I was watching Coach's Decks and I saw where a lot of people where he was saying people were attacking the athletes. I don't know why people be attacking the athletes present, because they are the ones that made themselves available. So, but apart from hearing that there are certain athletes that were selected, even though there's a shady thing still going on. Let's put it that way, right? For the most part, these are the people that made themselves available. So, what are we supposed to do? Denounce them and say, "Oh, don't go represent Team Jamaica"? Are you mad? Some of these people are lunatic. Like, what would you rather us not have Team Jamaica out there? Why is Daphne on? The last time somebody brought up Daphne during commentary, and I and I comment. Well, no, sorry. The last time I brought up Daphne during commentary, it didn't really go down so well. So I'm ignoring. I'm ignoring this Daphne bit. I've been ignoring her, so let me just keep doing it. Um, exactly. The time was still slow. I honestly thought that if they had put Rasheen on the first leg, would have gotten a better run out of Rasheen. Me not tell you no lie. I just think he was. I don't know who they saw. I put on. I do the team. I never realized say Rasheen would have actually run better if him did the pass first rather than anywhere else. I just don't understand. The person who is there clearly never look into this. Because one look me look on the team and I say, then why is there structured like this? You know what I mean? But anyway. Um I mean, again, separate apart from how these athletes ran individually on their leg, meaning how they attacked, the race. Ramona Burchell first stopped to receive the baton. Then she stopped again. Well, no, sorry. She didn't stop to receive the baton. She didn't go. So, like how the whole zone exists for you to receive a baton? Ramona Burchell still stand up at the beginning of the zone. I was like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? So not only did she not go off, right? So she was literally at the beginning of the zone to receive the baton. So she stand up there, she get the baton. All right. Then she stop again to change over the baton. And I'm like, dear God, by the time this everybody gone left Jamaica. I was like, all right, it is what it is. Clearly, and again, we can't even blame her for stuff like that, because if the girls were getting practice, as I said, which is why I will not blame the athletes. If the athletes were getting the practice in, would I understand? But I'm not getting the practice in, so if you come down upon them, I cannot come down on them. They're not getting the kind of assistance and support they're supposed to be getting. The powers that be that need to make sure that these things are happening ain't doing nothing. I swear these people are riding off the coattails of the successes of our athletes and doing nothing else. I never get. Well, you know what? Interesting. I want to see how this 4x1 is going to go. I swear to you. If you want to be nervous, think about that. USA has beast mentality when it comes to relays. No, they have beast mentality when it comes to country. I always tell y'all, one thing I appreciate about Team USA is that they know how to turn into ninjas. When you put on the USA outfit, it come like say them turning a Superman. You know the same Superman outfit. Superman outfit is red, right? Whatever it is, red and blue, whatever. It's that's what they put on, and they turn into warriors, and they're willing to do anything to make their team win. Put aside any issues that they're having and just run their best. Jamaicans are quite selfish. You know what I mean? A lot of times we think these people are doing things for country. No, they're doing things for themselves. The country is just benefiting. Jamaica need a junior 400-meter what on the relay team like Alia Baker Douglas. Guys, they wouldn't be able to live with these people. I'm sorry. Um, Second heat gonna be fast. Sorry guys, I didn't see your fault on the second heat, but let me announce how the second heat went. Where's my results, people? No, this was yesterday. Sorry. Let me go back to the live timetable. Today results. So Heat 2 qualifying was Germany and Switzerland, 3:13:85 and 3:14:12, which was a national record for them. Coming up in this one is Botswana, Mexico, Colombia, Portugal, Spain, Great Britain, and Ukraine. So let's see how this one goes. And unfortunate that USA got DQ'd yesterday in the men's 4x4. It's actually the same thing that happened to us indoors back. So not the one prior to this, the one that went this year. The one before that one, where Team Jamaica had gotten DQ'd, was the same problem because we had moved. So yeah, that's the rule. You can't move yourself just because you see that your athlete is leading. No, you have to make sure that you stay in the position that they put you. So if you look at what happened, which one was I watching? Rashida Adaleke. Rashida was leading, and Rashida have to veer straight out of woy. I was like, oh my god. I was like, whoever changed this rule is crazy as hell. Because for the life of me, why Rashida lead race and is so far ahead and have to veer go out a bush just to get hand over baton? To me, that was ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous thing. Nothing wrong with second place. Nothing at all. We qualify. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Texty, when the big athletes retire, will it benefit the relay unity? Yes, it will. Unfortunately, it's a horrible thing to say, but it will. It will. It will benefit because at this particular point, nobody know name what they name. Nobody have, sticks stuck wherever and be frowning all about the place and don't want to do this and don't want to do that. When we get to a point where all these girls are level, right? And any three can make it at any particular point, then we'll have unity. The first the three first leg look okay. Alana was up there with the others. The issue was the last handover. No, all of them were no guys. Please go back and watch the relays. The athletes took forever to go off. Took forever to run off. As a matter of fact, I would say it looks like all of them were in the beginning of the zone when the buttons were changed over, right? So again, and you see those things happen because they're trying to make sure that they don't run out of the zone and guess what, get DQ'd because they don't have enough practice with each other where they can stretch the zone, right? So now you find the issue where Tina could have been potentially, not Tina, Tia, sorry, could have been potentially down the zone. She can't be there because she has to be sitting around waiting on baton. That's what happened with all of them. All of them are sitting around waiting on the baton because they didn't want to mess up and get DQ'd. It's safer to bring the baton home, unfortunately, we run a back, then get DQ'd, then you're in another issue. Then you have another problem. Yours too far back. It's a whole 30. Based on what I'm seeing here, it's 30 seconds behind. I'm not seeing the coverage on TVJ Sports. I'm actually watching TVJ Sports. Guys, I figured out something with TVJ as well. I have two internets now, as I said, because I had to get two because of the first issue that I was experiencing with the one where it just went down for almost a month and just gave me peer problems. But I noticed something when I got the second internet was that what I see with the first internet and what I see on TVJ with the second internet are two different something. Are two different something. So I don't know what's going on with TVJ. Actually, when I was using the first internet, TVJ didn't want to charge me. And when I'm using the second internet, it's free. So me no know what go on here, so but there's some kind of thing going on, and that's something I noticed. You're 100% right, T. Jamaican women should have broken that 4x1 relay years ago, and now they can barely get first nowadays. Three of the fastest women alive on the same relay team. Just go back to 2012 and look on Carmelita Jetta them. Again, I always laugh and say a 10-7 athlete, two barely 10-8 athletes. What are their PB? 10-8-9. Gosh, that's bordering 10-9 athletes as far as I'm concerned, and an 11 plus athlete going out there and dashing away a world record. Really? Does Jamaica need any more proof that we need to get some practice in? Is that them a look upon all of this and just refuse to admit that we have problems? Jamaica would likely have qualified anyway due to having a top time. Just want us to win everything. I mean, all right, Chuckies. You know what? Do you realize that the people representing Team Jamaica here, let's think about it, are not the people that are potentially going to be. And this is why I said I'm going to do a relay video tomorrow, because I'm going to get into some things. And I think y'all need to hear the honest, hard truths sometimes. These people here that are going above and beyond and making themselves available and I don't want to get emotional here, making themselves available to be a part of this. Unfortunately, more than likely, them are going to dash them way by the time we get to the Olympic Games. Hear me out. So you went through all of this. One, you never did even get to make it go to the final, so you not even get one little small change. You understand? Them are the athletes here when you have the big contract. Them. These are the athletes that need this. They make themselves available so that they can get something out of it. Remember, say when them put in all of this work here and qualify and send Jamaica go to Paris. When gold medal I win, when silver medal I win, when bronze medal I win, they now get none of the medal them, and they now get none of the money. So we're not sitting here saying, "Oh, job well done." That's all they needed to do, qualify. It didn't matter if they made it to the final, yes or no. So what? Them forgot they are hungry. Okay, and I work them. I work. Okay. I'm on TVJ Sports Network. That's what I'm watching on, and it's 30 seconds delayed. So yeah. Did the race finish, child? I guess the race is finished, and I wasn't even paying attention. So let me announce. Let me announce what happened here. So Great Britain is supposedly, I believe, qualified based on what I'm seeing here. I'm trying to refresh my page. It's just taking a little bit to come up. All right, so qualifying. Wait, what? Why is it not up yet? All right, I don't see the results haven't come up yet. Track is for me to tell you what happened. The results haven't come up yet, but I'm assuming that it's probably Great Britain and Ukraine that made it. Although I did see Spain making an attempt on the outside, so I don't know if they made it, but it's Great Britain that won this one. So Great Britain has a spot in the team. Hey, Shot Diamond, what's up? Can't believe Kenya didn't make it. I, guys, this isn't really Kenya's, best events. Honestly, I think Kenya loses out a lot though when you think about the relays because they're a long distance, focused, country team in general. Maybe in the future they need to consider adding some 4x8s, or some mile. What do they call it? What's that thing where they have a 4, a 8, and a 15, I think, or something like that. What do they call that one? I don't remember what they call that one, but they need to have, maybe they need to consider having that one so that more countries can be involved into stuff like that, and it's not just the sprint focused countries that get a chance to win a relay medal. Let's put it that way, because I'd love to see Faith Kipyegon and maybe Sifana San, some of these girls that are killing it, you know what I mean, be a part of a relay. That would be cool to watch, actually. The 4x1 for the men world record will go by the USA if the big guns can pass it like how they did, for sure. For sure. Me say when me see that the 37.4, me say what? With a bunch of guys want to even run 10 below 10 seconds. Me say what? You're joking. That was another thing that caused my mouth to drop a ground. Me say what? I said 37 what? Me sure Jamaica go World Championships with Usain Bolt in I want to say 2013 and a 37.4 they run and win. I think a 37.4, and that was a bunch of sub 10 people, I believe. Right? I'd have to go back and look, but I know we have a 37.4 at time at one particular point. I'm sure. Right? There's a 37.4 stuck in my mind someplace. Right? So again, 37.4. If you want bunch of man when I broke 10 seconds, all right. Hey Blossom, what's up? O'Shane, what do you mean by that? Miranda, this is getting out of control with the relays for Jamaican athletes. Water pen relays for middle schoolers and the baton change was great for the young ones, unacceptable for this baton change. True talk, coach lady. That's why Brianna left. I'm not sure I follow Cosmic. When you say that's why Brianna left, I don't understand how Brianna comes into this. And I'm assuming this is Brianna Liston. I'm not sure of how she applies, but anyway. Leadership needs to do better. Jamaica leadership needs to change. Years ago, I said our success in the release in Bolt era was strictly on the talent of those athletes and not the guidance of the selectors. And now we're all seeing that the place, what they place the waiting athletes by the position of their runners at the 200-meter mark, and that's why Rashida. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it's wild. I don't know. I guess they were trying to stop, the whole traffic and the mishaps of what was happening in the past. But honestly, this is not plausible. There's no way I'm leading a relay and I need to run all the way out into lane 9 or lane 8. That no fear. No, nobody can convince me say that fear. That no fear. You know what I mean? On a side note, as I mentioned in Rashida, do you see how they're now hailing Rashida online? And I thought to myself, isn't it interesting? You're now one of them when you help them win, but before you weren't one of them. You know what I mean? The hypocrisy of it all. But anyway, I'm still happy for her. I loved it. I loved her runs. Actually, I've been eyeing Team Ireland for a while. To be fair, not in the mixed relays. I was just eyeing them just in general for 4x4s. So seeing them, really start that 4x4 mixed relays. That's probably just going to be their target at the Olympic Games and not necessarily the individual 4x4 because you have to cut your losses. Where do we really stand the likelihood of really medaling? Is it in the 4x4 for men or the 4x4 for women, or is it the mixed relays? Stuff like that you have to consider and see what's the best option for you. So just like that with Team Bahamas, they have a really solid 4x4 team, mixed 4x4 team, right? So it's better to do that than to send a bunch of girls over to the 4x4 with only one Shawnee, you know what I mean? Or it's one Stephen Gardner and then three other people just to try to help him out, and it wouldn't go anywhere, you know what I mean? So I think that was a great choice for Netherlands, and I'm excited to see what they'll be able to do when they get to the Olympic Games. Um, all the athletes yesterday look kind of lackadaisical, and I don't necessarily think they look lackadaisical. I do get the sluggish look, but again, I believe the reason they looked that way was because they're trying to make sure that, the 4x1s are on the track. They're trying to make sure that they do not, get DQ'd. DQ'd is an issue, right? We're not trying to get DQ'd. We're trying to qualify, so we're trying to be as safe as possible, right? So that's what happened with the team, unfortunately. And by being safe, it means that we can't stretch the zone. We can't, take chances and take risks and take risks. That's what the relays are all about. You know what I mean? Stretching the zone, taking risks. And now I realize as well that apparently they've adjusted the rule again, where it's not where your foot is in the zone now, it's where the baton is. So your foot can be past the zone, but the baton is still in the zone, right? So as long as you make the change and your hand slash baton, well, not hand, sorry, the baton still over the in the zone, then you're not going to be DQ'd. So that's another new change. So there are lots of ways now to ensure that the athletes can maximize their effort, right? But when you're worried about getting DQ'd and not carrying around the baton as safely as possible, then you have issues where you're just standing up in your leg and waiting at the beginning of the zone to collect a baton. Everybody was at the beginning of the zone. I believe Tia was at the beginning of the zone. Alana was down there at the beginning of the zone, right? And so was Ramona Burchell. It just looked even worse with Ramona Burchell, because not only was she at the beginning of the zone waiting to collect the baton, then then she stopped again to, well, I don't really want to say stop, but she slowed again to change over the baton, right? So let's see. No, that's what happened with that. I liked what's the team that I'm looking at here with Mary Jose Talu. I loved Mary Jose Talu's rundown yesterday. She looked like she was overstretching and falling, to be fair, but she did what she needed to do for her team. Didn't really work out, but I do think that they'll have a shot here in the 4x1 for sure in these mixed relays. Honestly, I've been excited for them from I saw them, last year at the World Champion. Well, before the World Championships, to be fair, but I've been just excited to see more countries being able to now participate in 4x1s with stronger teams. Let's put it that way, right? So yeah, are they off? All right, Muriel Ahore. Italy gets a good start as well. So it's Cote d'Ivoire and Italy right now looking like they're leading based on the stagger. Italy is actually, passed out Cote d'Ivoire. So they're going. I hope that's Italy that I'm talking about, because I think so, right? Anyway, so they keep going. Here comes Italy. And you see what, Again, great button changes do. Italy leading. Here comes China, I think, on the inside. And then there's Cote d'Ivoire. Marie Jose Talu is in a better position. She should be able to run these athletes down. And so she is. She takes charge. She's now up on China. Good. Won't be able to catch Italy, I don't think. Oh, that was close. Great run by Marie Jose Talu. Did the job for her team. Italy is also going to be there at the Olympic Games. So those two qualify for the Olympics. I liked it. I'm not gonna lie though, those that second leg and third leg need some work if Maria Jose Talu wants to be in the finals next year, because again everybody has to come together, to make this work. Yeah, so even though I'm harping on the button changes, yeah, we still need the speed to be up there as well. Yeah, but I'm happy for them. I'm excited. She did good. She did good yesterday and she did good today. So I like it. Okay, so let's go again. Yes, T, they didn't do the button change, correct. This continued over and over. So we're going to continue using that too. Me no know. Me can't bother with everybody at top, but oh, once the faster athletes are there, all of this is just gonna miraculously disappear. What you talk about are the same issue them have button a stop every 5 seconds. Yeah, people are run left Elaine, I run left Shelly. And I'm not even talking about last year. I'm talking about look back 2022. Yeah, some little, and literally I call them a band of upstarts running left the big guns. I sit down and look at me and say, Jesus Savior, what is me I look on? You think speed alone is gonna solve it? As a matter of fact, the mere fact that they're so fast means that they need practice more than anybody else. You know what I mean? So that they can receive the baton at such high speed and hand it off as well at such high speed. But they're paid here, T. You're not getting the money if you're not something there. If you're not make it to finals, the only people where make it where I get the money are the 4x1 guys, and if they're finishing at 8 or $2,000 that $2,000 for what 4 man or how much ever, depending on how much ever partake. T is getting pissed off. No, but sometimes I have to wonder if you guys are really thinking straight. So you think that them athletes here supposed to don't eat no food, and they're here to get the ones that don't want to be here qualified? Oh yeah, the medley, right? That's what I was thinking. They need to maybe add something like that, and I don't even know why they stopped the 4x2 to be honest. But yeah, they need to add some more variety. To be fair, um, USA not breaking that. Not gonna lie, a 37-4 with guys that haven't run sub 10 guys. If they can do it, don't be if they can get the baton passes just as slick as they got here today, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised because that was a fantastic run yesterday. It was so crisp. I was like, dang. You see what practice does? You see what consistent practice does? And I won't stop harping on it. Listen, y'all woke up a monster. What time is the women's 4x1? It's on right now. Um, all right, so Jamaica should be coming up. Did they just call us second best in the 4x1 relays? I mean, granted, we don't have the world record for the women, but to be hearing us, to hear them calling us second best is, beyond me. But anyway. So Chile, we're against Chile, Hungary, Cuba, Liberia, Trinidad and Tobago, and Denmark. Jamaica is in lane 7. Again, I did not think we did not have the legs or the capability to qualify yesterday. I thought we had the capability to qualify. We just didn't do what needed to be done. We didn't stretch our zones. We didn't hand over as quick as we needed to. So we lost out. So honestly, that's the only way we're going to get in if we make sure we do these things today. Is it going to be fixed overnight? Child, I'm praying for magic. They always choke when it matters most. I'm stop choke now. Hey Dandina, what's up? Um, Considering the current form of 4 guys to run in 37-4, with with no sub 10, guys. That's wild, guys. You have to appreciate, greatness when you're looking at it, regardless of, whether or not, um you know they're, a work team. That was a fantastic run. That was a great run. I was like, what? They can scare it if they keep their nerves. Kenya, look here. Kenya have persons who can easily make a mixed relay team. Miramora, Mercy Chebet, Emmanuel Wanyuni, and Wycliffe Kemal. Okay, actually, now that you say that, and I'm looking at the times that you're dropping, yeah, actually they can. I'm just thinking that probably, I don't know. Well, clearly they're not here, so that's out the door. Maybe they'll try this on one of the Diamond Leagues. Let's see. Let us see. I don't think I've ever seen a mixture in on a Diamond League though, but let's see. That they still have a chance. To get in. So let's see. But I would like them to try to add, additional options as well for so everybody can participate. You know what I mean? It's also they're also running track events. So why not have more relays? And people are thinking of ways to get the sport more exciting. It's just, other than doing nonsense, change of rules every 5 seconds. That I'm so confused looking, trying to figure out which rule is this now. You know what I mean? So rules keep changing. Okay, so now they're putting Ramona on. No, they're still in the same spot. Okay, so they're still running the same way. Again, Jamaica should qualify. Fingers crossed. Oh, some of y'all ahead of me. Let me stop reading. So same order. You just need to be in top two. That's all. They're in their blocks. Set. All right, now they're off. It was a false start. Jeez. All right. Oh my God, child, do you have to give yourself away? Don't you know you hold your composure when it comes to false starts? T, are you prepared to watch the 4x1 today? No, I'm not. It's on the track right now. I have to get through it, but we're running the 4x1 now, guys. Um, honestly, I'm not excited for it, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but let's see. And guess what? USA has now, worked on getting those changes, working for them, and guess it's working. You know, and USA has had their issues as well. I'm not going to make it sound like USA is perfect, but they've definitely had their issues. But they've pinpointed something, and I like it. And I'm just thinking to myself, Jamaica has so many development meets happening on a weekly basis. Why not? Why can't we do that the same thing? You know what I mean? I just don't understand why we keep finding excuses for stuff where we don't need to be finding excuses for. We find excuse for everything. Why can't we do this? Well, because there's something else. I'm like, oh my God, just get it done. Let's see if they're gonna DQ her or something. All right, so the officials haven't moved yet, so I'm assuming maybe she won't be DQ'd. I mean, maybe it wasn't as straightforward as she thought. You know what I mean? He's gonna give her a warning. That's good. She gets a second attempt. This is a lesson for her to learn to hold her composure. No, she thought. Oh, she thought. Oh my gosh, I have to give her a clap. She had no idea what these cards meant. I'm actually in tears watching her. I'm happy for her. Okay, stop crying. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Cuba is here. I'm happy that they got to stay. Let's go. Set. All right, and they are off. Let's see as it's stuck on one. Jordan looks like she gets a good start. Okay, great. Jordan gets a fantastic start. All right. Yes, Allah. Oh no, that's not Alana. Who was that again? Tia. Okay. So Tia gets the baton. All right. Jamaica has a good lead. All right, go Tia. Um, okay, so they put Ramona on third. Okay, good. Baton changed. Great. All right. And this time around, she never, stopped fear to us at a different something. All right. And okay, Alana took a bit to go off. I mean, very slow, but this is what they needed to do yesterday. This is what they needed to do yesterday. Very simple. And look at the time. Much faster than they ran yesterday. What did they run yesterday? 42.75. But they run yesterday. I'm sure they ran like a 43. I swear to you. I'm confused. Um Let me go back to day one and look. 4x1 woman results. Da, da, da. Okay, where were we? We were in heat two. Race analysis. What did we run? Yeah, we ran a 43.33. Jeez. Jeez. If we ran that time yesterday, would have won. Would have did win our heat. Which we could. I told y'all guys, it wasn't about who was running. It was about what was happening on the track. So I saw a lot of people hitting out on who was running, and I'm like, these girls were faster than everybody else that was there. You know what I mean? The girls aren't getting any practice. Kudos to them for getting things to work much better. I still see a lot of issues in terms of a slowing. I saw Tia slow a lot just to get it to Ramona. Ramona still took 10 years to go off as well. As a matter of fact, they're still at the beginning of the zone. I'm watching Alana. Alana is at the beginning of the zone, same way. You know what I mean? So they're still being very, very cautious. And I want to point out that the reason they're look at her. I love her smile. She's smiling. Okay, what was I saying? I cry so easily. All right, so the reason they're being so cautious is because again they're not getting as much practice as they need to be, so they don't want to take certain risks, and I understand that clearly, but I'm not content with it because I know our administration can do something about it. I know that they can get these girls the practice that they need to ensure that when they go to these meets they can execute. They're already coming with the speed, right? So they're already halfway there. Help them the other 50%, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy for them. They've qualified. um Job done. Great. Well, to be fair, the athletes that were there, I don't really think, just job done, because I did say I'm kind of disgruntled at the fact that, some of these athletes that have made the time to be here, it would be great for them to leave with a purse, a part of the purse strings, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, they don't get to. But it is what it is. Don't tell me my nose. I cry too much. I cry too much. But yeah, child. Oh my gosh. Let's see. The woman looking like an organic fruit basket. Wow. Okay, so we're still doing the 4x1s. So they're in on the final of the third one. Jamaica qualifies. Great. Rooting for Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire did great. I'm happy for them. Man, that last leg by Talou was incredible. Yep. Apparently, Ahori is still part of the game, guys. Never say never. Never say never. Hey Toki, what's up? Um Tia must anchor. Um Ivory Coast had many sloppy baton exchanges, though. It's terrible for real when we see our how our female sprint relay team perform, knowing the quality sprinters they are. I pray they get it right for Paris, especially since they'll get money plus the gold medal. Let's not forget that. That's adding to their accolades. A gold is a gold. Don't let Jamaicans fool you. A goal is a goal. Jamaicans love to act like that. Really, a goal is not a goal, it's a goal. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, Jamaica thrives on chaos. We will get it together by Paris. Ah, sure. I, I mean, sure. Magically, we're gonna get it together. I mean, gosh, I'm hoping that we, get it together. I'm not saying I'm not hoping that we don't get it together, but I just don't like when we don't want to, employ, effective measures here, and then we want to just go, oh, we're gonna just magically get things together. Yeah, that's not how the world works, guys. Um, Give me a second. Trackies. Let me see this. Oh crap! It's saying that my video can't be played. Why? I'm not sure what's happening here. Let me open it this way. Oh, I need to get it. Okay, my internet is going wonky. Let's see. Where am I? Hey, Christopher, what's up? I think I lost Christopher's comment. I don't even know where I was now. Okay. Can you please tell me which races are we watching now? We're still on the 4x1. So this is the last attempt at getting a qualifying spot from the world relays, that is. And then after this, they have only two more spots will be available. And then it goes by, ranking. So, yeah. All right. So this race is off. All right, so Charlton is running good in lane one. Let's see if Bahamas can get it. Wow, I'm looking at who is that in the middle of the chat. They're really stretching the zone. Is that Spain? Oh my gosh, or what? A Chinese Taipei or something? Or is it China? I don't know who I'm looking at, but they're really stretching the zone, and that's what I'm talking about. Stretching the zone, right? Here comes the final turn. Okay, who is that in the lead? Is that Ghana? Oh, Nigeria and Switzerland. Tough luck for Bahamas. Nigeria takes it, Switzerland second. Tough luck for Bahamas. Um, did my girl there run? Well, like, why was she even there? I'm really starting to side eye MVP now because Anthony couldn't go run one leg. Let me see who was on. Let me before I start grumbling at Anthony. Let me see who was on Team Bahamas. Where am I? Is this day one? I don't even know where I'm on these results anymore. I think I'm all over the place. Um. Okay. Results. No, I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. Let's go back to Heat 3. Nigeria. Oh, no, Nigeria. Bahamas. You really tell me, my girl, is go not even go help out Bahamas? I mean, child, it's Bahamas, it's not Jamaica, so I guess I shouldn't be grumbling, but she could have ran. I'm just saying. Or did she run on a 4x4? Did she run on one of the 4x4s that I don't know of? On one of the on one of the mixed legs? I didn't see her. Um, Have some faith. No, guys, as I said from yesterday, and if you watched my video that I put out, I did not think there was an issue with the girls that were on the track. I thought they were fast enough to make it. I just thought that they had issues, again, with the changes, and that's what stopped them from making it. So I know a lot of people wanted to focus on who was in the team. That was not my focus. They were fast enough. They could have gotten the job done. But I think that, they're being done a disservice by being sent out not prepared, and they did a much better job today, able to qualify and everything, but I still see the same problem, right? They're still at the beginning of the zone, right? The zones are not being stretched. They're still literally at the beginning of the zone. They're literally running off. Do you know how the 4x4 athletes run off and they take their time to run off? That's how, these athletes are running off. That's not how this is not how 4x1 athletes run off. You know what I mean? So again, there's still so much to work on for them. And I know why they're doing what they're doing, but it's just disheartening, looking at it and thinking that these girls could have made it to the finals if, they got some preparation in, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. Um, no, I'm trying to catch up with these comments, guys. She was nervous. Oh, Lord. It's 42.75. Yep. Yep. Mhm. They got it. Guys, okay. And this is what we start to do now. Because we've noticed where um they qualified, we start to pretend the issues no longer exist. We're not doing this, guys. We're not doing this. The issues still exist. I mean, it's 42.75 did what it needed to do, which was qualify us. We weren't going to get anything else out of this but a qualifying, right? So I'll take it. But I still notice the issues. The issues are, again, them being tentative. And the reason they're so tentative is because they don't have any practice, guys. So they're not going to risk it. From this side, a 42.2, huh, is the worst expected. Guys, did you look at where the athletes were in the zone? Jamaica did absolutely nothing but stand up each and every leg at the beginning of the zone, barely run off to collect the baton on every single leg, right? And I know why they're doing it again. So, um, have these thought processes when you're thinking about the times, right? So yeah, we definitely didn't stretch our zone at all. Practice is what's needed. Yep. Um, See, what are you crying for? You're so emotional. No, I saw, it's weird because again, as I said, I watched Coach X's video and he was talking about how that they were tearing down the athletes online. I didn't see that from my end. Well, to be fair, I don't really go on social media that much, so it is what it is. Um, Other than when I'm trying to check like results and stuff or see what's going on with a particular athlete here and there, yeah, then I'm not really on social media. So I didn't really see the tear down, but I just saw how elated she was. She was smiling from before she crossed the line. So I can just imagine if they were hearing this kind of feedback, from there, then yeah, just seeing how excited she was and how happy she was made me happy as well. And I mean, no, don't get me wrong, I was happy, but just seeing the joy, kind of just yeah, got me overcome. Yeah. Um, no, the changes were good, but the changes were very slow. Again, the zone was not used up at all, so you still have to think about those things. Um, we will show up when it matters. Guys, think about Elaine, Shelley, Sharika, and any other random person you want to throw on. Let's just say a Brianna, right? And think of them having to do the same thing these athletes just did. Stand at the beginning of the zone one, and I realized that's what they have Elaine doing on the first leg most times as well, is standing, way down on the zone, I think. And two, not stretching the zone as well. So taking 10 years to go off and all these things, it's still not going to be as amazing that you want it to be, especially if you want to challenge USA, because USA is doing it with girls that are not as fast, right? So clearly the key to the relay is not only just, your own individual speed, but keeping the baton, keep at going at the same speed, right? um and that's not what we're doing here. So we need some kind of resolution before Olympics roll around, and not just us, wishing upon, the clouds or the stars that everything is going to work out. I'm tired of us wishing upon stars. I wish upon stars every day when I watch our athletes that everything is going to work out. Time to start preparing. So all the finals running at the end. Yep. um it goes to show that both teams could have qualified from yesterday. Yeah, could have qualified, but it is what it is, honestly. It is what it is. I'm not even going to be crying over spilled milk, because when I look back at that 4x4 mixed, I'm just thinking that that was like an easy thing to see. How where the athletes were placed, in my opinion, but all right. So Germany has booked their spots. I think Switzerland and Liberia were coming in hot. Who did they have on anchor? Did they have Magadi and Fambale on anchor or something for Liberia? Is that him? Anyway, Germany makes it. Liberia, Fambale makes it. Yep, a national record. Yep. Watch, he's so happy. Woo! Yes. Wait, what is that? The Liberian people them have the man them aware. What in the spaghetti shop is going on around the back? And it has a neck piece. Wait. All right. Listen, I don't know what's going on with that outfit. All I could say was, what in the spaghetti shop? um it's not too late to get it together. Be positive, for sure. That's why I'm talking about it, because I want them to do something about it, you know what I mean? So yes, they're never too late, right? But they need to, take action for sure. um the J3s need to financially support these athletes that made themselves available. I do believe that they financially assist the athletes, but it's still not enough. What am I getting them? Not enough. And am I getting monkey money? um the exchanges hurt Bahamas. Antonica's a nigga. Okay, well, if it's a nigga, then okay, sure. I mean, if it's an injury, guys, then I can't grumble at Anthony not being there. I was just wondering why I haven't seen her the whole time, and then I was remembering the interview or the press conference, and she didn't look like she really wanted to run. She was talking about how she was forced to be here and all sorts of different things. I was like, okay, girl. I was like, all right. Stephen Gardner was like, no one forced you to be here. She's like, yes, you all did. I was like, okay. Is it that deep running for your country? I mean, come on. The type of, I don't know. Well, you know what? Our athletes are doing the same. They don't want to run. So you know what? Who am I to say anything at this point? Um, how you know Nigeria? We're not friends anymore. Go favor. No, to be fair, I was asking myself in my mind, right? How do you not know Nigeria? I was like, I'm looking and I'm like, that's so obvious. So yeah, I'll take the flag for that. It was so obvious that it was Nigeria. I'm like, why am I not knowing Nigeria? When I realized it was Nigeria, I was like, huh? Why am I not realizing that this is Nigeria? So yeah, I'll definitely take the flag for that. She was injured doing warm up. Okay. Favor Ophelia ate up that back stretch. Yeah, man, I was watching him. That looked good. I'm just in the workout on. Well, it did work out. Well, what am I saying? Who qualified? I don't even remember at this particular point. Nigeria, yeah. Sorry, she's injured. Guys, look here. As a Jamaican, I really me grumbling about Anthony. Based on what's happening with our own team here. The zone was stretched for the first leg. I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see. I'm gonna have to rewatch it and see. Um, yes, Jamaica was able to qualify for the mixed and qualify for the 4x1 women. Now we have to worry about qualifying for the 4x4 men and the 4x4 women. Um, Thank you, Rondolph. This team can break the world record. Practice and focus. Which team? What are we talking about? Um, they're still not beating the USA team. If those girls get it right, you're joking. Antonique was there, but she didn't run. She was supposed to run the mixed relay. No, yeah, I did hear them talking about the mixed relay, but I'm just wondering what happened. Because I won't lie, as I said, she did seem like she didn't want to be there. Yeah, so I don't know. Said Brianna coming like Brianna must name some on a wide foul. Because I cannot understand why an athlete that has consistently, been able, as a matter of fact, other than the big three, running in present day, which other sprinter can say that they've consistently made Team Jamaica? Which? Show me them. Or raise the fans, please. So before y'all come on here talking to me about Brianna this, Brianna that, please think about what you're saying. Um, I didn't expect much from our athletes overall, but big ups to our athletes who actually showed up to come. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think they could win medals, but I was thinking they could at least make it to the finals. But what happened yesterday kind of just blew that because y'all know I've been talking about this for a while, and I even had Coaches Dex on my last live stream, and he was talking about our relays and saying, "Oh, they can win medal." And I'm like looking at him and I'm saying, "What are you talking about? They're gonna win relays medals?" You know what I mean? Look at the people that they're competing against. They're sending their best. Us winning a medal is not even in the conversation at this particular point. So I wasn't really, thinking about medals to be fair, but I thought we would make it to the finals. You know what I mean? I didn't think would fumble this badly. Um, they're sponsored by Telefar. Makes sense. It makes sense. Maybe I missed it yesterday and I was focusing on other stuff, but child, I don't know what it is. You know. Okay, let's look at this men's 4x1 and see what's up. I see the Netherlands there as well. I think they have Nigeria there as well. Child, I hope I don't mix up Nigeria for anybody else again. Um, yeah, Nigeria is running well. I hear Cherani Martina talking about he wants to make it to his FIFA Olympic Games. Let's see how the Netherlands goes. But for now, Nigeria looks like Ghana is actually doing well as well. So let me see. Nigeria, Ghana, Netherlands. Netherlands fumble. Netherlands is out. Ghana is gone and Netherlands and Nigeria will get the second spot. Lord, come up and go up more poor Netherlands. Jeez. Poor soul. You love the spaghetti straps. I mean, okay. Ah, Lord of his mercy. But not even just the spaghetti strap thing at the back. They even have one going around the neck. It's like I don't know what was going on with that outfit. It threw me. I was like, okay. T was ready to kill Antonique without knowing what was going on. Could it be because of the club she trains? The first thing I said is, I'm sad and MVP. So yes, it was because of MVP for sure why I said what I said, because I was like, don't tell me MVP pulled her out of the race. You know what I mean? And second as well, because I heard her comments yesterday. Not yesterday, day before yesterday, right? I was listening to her comments, and I'm not gonna lie. If I was a Bahamian, I'd be, sad and Anthony Strong, and I'm like, girl, you don't need to be acting like that. You know what I mean? We want you to come and represent us because you're one of our best right now. Why not? Why wouldn't we want you to be here, kind of thing? So I don't know. I don't know why she was acting like that, but okay. All right, I caught up with all the comments. Wow, amazing. So what's left? We still have the 4x4s to go, the 4x4 women and the 4x4 men. So the 4x4 women come up next. Another thing that Jamaica has to try to qualify out of. Let me see what we're gonna do here, because I don't know. I don't know. Let me see who we run against. Okay, start lists. Okay, so Jamaica comes up in the first race. Great. All right, no, we should qualify. Based on who we're running against, yeah, I don't see us not qualifying. Yeah, no, we qualify. Um, we definitely qualify out of this. We start with Ronisha this time around to Cherokee. So yesterday they tried to front load the team and it didn't work. Clearly, because Ronisha couldn't carry it home. So right now what they're trying to do is, cover Ronisha now. So they're saying, okay, Ronisha, make all your errors on the first leg. Cherokee, Ashley, and Janelle will cover it. So what they're doing is saying, okay, Ronisha, make your errors, right? Cherokee comes in and cleans that up, right? Then the assumption is that Ashley is also probably not going to be one of the strongest legs. Then Janelle on anchor cleans that up, because Janelle actually had a good run. It's interesting talking about Janelle, because I remember doing a video some time ago and I was saying, okay, Janelle, I needed to start running the 400 meters like you're trying to make the 400-meter team and not make the 4x4 team. And I just remember, shortly after that, I think maybe a week or two later, she ran a 400 meters and she ran 52 something. And I thought to myself, thank God the times are coming down. Great. This is what I need to see from her. So she was definitely making some improvements. So I definitely expected her to be a much better Janelle than we saw indoors, for sure. Um, did we see her run indoors? I don't remember what happened indoors. Did we falter in the finals? Yes. So yeah, I definitely expected a much better Janelle than indoors, right? So I don't remember who ran indoors. I'm trying to think, and it's not even crossing my mind. But anyway, I was just expecting a much better version of her. So I'm happy she came out and performed well yesterday for sure. Um, Ashley, maybe she didn't really gauge the race properly yesterday. But honestly, what else was Ashley supposed to do? Ashley was on what, second leg? She was supposed to run out as hard as she could. And that's what you do on the second leg. Could she carry it home? Not really. I don't think if she went off slow, it would have been any better. You know what I mean? So I think she did what she could do, what she was supposed to do. Let's just put it that way. I think Ashley did what she was supposed to do yesterday. That's what you do on the second leg. You grab that button and you shoot off. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I understand this thought process here. Let's see how well it works. But just looking at who we're running against, I don't think we'll have a problem qualifying. All we need to make sure is that we're in top two, right? So yeah. Oh, they have one more 4x1. Oh, I thought they had finished all of them. Okay. So they have South Africa coming up, Kenya is coming up as well. Um, Love the camaraderie between Ghana and Nigeria. You haven't seen the Liberian women's attire as yet. Is that their Olympic attire? I'm just asking. So you mean to tell me that Liberia has been running in this kit for the past 4 years and I haven't noticed? Jamaica is a big joke. I would love to see them get world class athletes and world class meets. I won't take them seriously. I don't understand what you mean get world class athletes and world class meets. Are you saying get world class athletes to go to world class meets? Or are you saying you want us to host world class meets? I'm not sure I follow. Um Ghana and Nigeria together like them want take over with colors. Or is it we taking theirs? It's probably we taking theirs. To be fair, because if you notice that the colors, yeah, come from Africa, right? Based on how we did our flag. Well, actually, most Caribbean countries, if not all of them, incorporate those colors. I'm glad we don't have red in ours, though. To be fair. Um, hey Randolph, what's up? I'm doing good. How are you? Alana should convert and run for America. I wonder why. All right, Alex, you're trolling now, apparently. Um, yeah, guys, please hit the like. Please hit the like. All right, let's see how this final 4x1 is gonna go. So they're off. Oh, Kenya doesn't have the best starts. Let's see what South Africa. Yeah, South Africa has a good start. Let's see. Oh, somebody I think runs out of the zone there. Okay, here comes Kenya with South Africa. Why is my You know what? I just realized I'm struggling to see when I could make the screen larger. Oh my god, I must be lunatic. All right, so Simbine and South Africa are leading. Here comes Omaniala is trying to make a run back, but Australia is too far ahead. They should finish third. Oh no, they finished fourth. All right, so um South Africa wins and Australia second, and they have similar colors. Actually, same exact thing. Same exact thing. And I Puma up sponsor all of them too. See, yeah, same exact outfit. Also, our Puma look like in Australia and South Africa right now. Guys, see him outfit me look on it. See him outfit, just a green, little darker for South Africa. Mighty Jesus. So as I see him when them I go look, then we can't differentiate them when Olympics come. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe when I see the white people, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's Australia. um. In times like this, I'm not liking our club systems. Where some egos and politics are at play instead of centralized systems of other nations, where you can run for where you run for the nation instead of individuals from an individual stance. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Times like this, I don't like it as well. But guess what? USA is doing the same thing and they make it work. So Jamaica can make it work. Jamaica just been hard headed, when they don't need to be, honestly. And I don't even. It's like it's not benefiting them. The athletes are the ones, winning the money, winning the medals, winning all these things. All we're here for is the feel good moment. You know what I mean? So I don't even know what the big deal is. Favor split at 10:04 on the second leg. Gabby Thomas split 10:28 on the same leg yesterday. No, but Favor is in better shape than Gabby is. No, Favor just run one windy 10:78 the other day. You know what I mean? So Favor, of course, should be running much better than Gabby. Let's see what they did with the finals though. Let's see if the women up the ante today, I should say. Oh, Trinidad dropped the baton. Tough for them. To be honest, Bahamas can significantly strengthen their team. Terrence Jones, Monia McCoy, Stephen Gardner. Well, they still have time. Yeah. No, but most countries can significantly, other than I would say maybe the European countries that pretty much went with a team from the get go. Most teams can significantly buff their teams heading into the Olympics. I think. Um, the men and women attire look similar, so I'm saying I haven't seen the women's gear yet. Well, maybe the women gear they're wearing. Maybe they sent them the wrong kit. Oh my gosh. More rivalry than camaraderie for Ghana and Nigeria. Jamaica is the guru of track and field to the world. They're certainly not acting like it. Yeah, Jamaica is the only flag without red, white, and blue. Yeah, I think I know that. I knew that. No, Nigeria doesn't either. They have green and white. What did he say? He said red, white, and blue. Where is it? Where's the comment? Yeah, red, white, and blue. So Nigeria has white. Yeah, those colors are straight out of Africa for sure. Um, would love for our TT Terry and Shakiri to go down to Jamaica and run, but y'all don't pay them there, so they hide you out. I mean, what do you mean? Like for the meet? Are you saying we don't pay the international athletes? Then why would they be coming? Well, then again, I don't even. Now that I'm thinking about it, after that they meet, they not gonna recover them the money they fi pay the athlete them. I don't even say the athlete them run for free down at Jamaica. Now that I'm thinking about it, do they run for free? Are you able to hear Jack? He's not listening. He's still barking. I can't do anything about it. T is also, as you've said, many nations just send their top athletes and they just run, but we want to use niggles and other excuses not to run. I mean, I've heard those excuses all the time, so I won't, lie. That I sometimes I question when I hear athletes say, "Oh, I have a niggle." Um, I just think I don't even know what the problem is. To be fair, I don't know. Because I would think winning, gold medal, winning money, and winning all these things, and just adding to your prestige, you know, is a great thing. But apparently, it's not good enough. Apparently, we need to be friends too. Mm. Yesterday, someone said in the comment section that they would be surprised if Jamaica qualified for any of the events. Really? As I said, going in, I thought Jamaica would make it to the finals, and by making it to the finals, clearly you're in top eight. Clearly, you qualify. So I didn't think that would have an issue qualifying actually. So that was a shocker for me, for sure. But it just goes to show you how seriously the rest of the world takes it. You know what I mean? The rest of the world came out prepared. Jamaica can blame nobody else but themselves for not coming out prepared to handle what the rest of the world was doing. You know what I mean? I'm sure Jamaica was able to see, before the cutoff point, which country was sending which athletes, right? So if you start to crunch the numbers, you start to say, wait a minute, if that country is going and they're sending XYZ, and then that person is going, and that person is going, then our chances, become less likely, right? Which is pretty much what I sat down and I did. I crunched the numbers and I'm like, hold up, things are not really looking so good for Jamaica, in these for these relays. So I'm sure they saw it too, right? So But then another thing too is, who do we have to send? Who was interested to go? When I look at the men's 4x4, pool that we sent, I think that's a pretty solid pool. I won't lie. I don't think it's our strongest female pool, but what I saw here for the men's four pool, I think that's just strongest we have right now. I don't think if we went for anybody else, that wasn't present, it would have gotten any better results. To be fair, based on where everybody is in their season right now. Um, Stronger persons exist for the women right now running for the four that didn't go. So yeah, the team could have been buffed a bit more, but again, they chose not to go. So no need to be crying over that spilt milk. Yeah. Hmm. I don't have it. Um, Wait. Okay, here I am, ma'am. All right, so the 4x4 is on the track. So let's see how it goes. I told you my thoughts based on how I think the athletes, why they set the athletes up the way they set them up based on how what happened yesterday. So it makes a lot of sense. Cherokee is covering for Ranisha. Janelle is covering for, what's her name again? Allison. What's her name? Felix, whatever. I don't remember her name right now. Yeah. So based on that, Jamaica. No, well, not only that, Jamaica has the fastest seasons best in this as well. So we should qualify. I don't think we should have any issues qualifying. So let's see. All right, based on the stagger right now, Ranisha is eating up into the lane on the outside. So right now we should be leading based on the stagger. Um, let's see here. Yep, Ranisha is definitely leading based on the stagger. Let's see if she'll be able to maintain this as she comes into the home straight. Um, all right. Good going for Ranisha. All right, here comes Germany though. Germany's making an attempt on the inside. Definitely making an attempt. So Germany now has taken over the lead. Okay. All right. So this is where Cherokee now, tries to cover again. So we're now in third. We are now in third. So Germany leads. Come Cherokee. This is where you attack. You know we are my girl when it comes to relays. Um so here comes Cherokee. We're in second. We're going after Germany, but we have someone on behind us, so we're not necessarily in the clear. And remember, we have to be in top two. All right, here comes Cherokee. No, she makes an attempt at Germany. Germany looks like she busts. All right, here comes Cherokee. She circles her, takes the lead. All right, Cherokee, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. Great. All right. Actually, this really is, playing out exactly how I thought it would, play out based on what I saw on paper. Interesting. Good. All right, Ashley gets the baton. Ashley takes off. All right, great. All right. Ashley, just maintain. And then if you need to kick on the home stretch, if somebody's coming at you, here comes India though. India is really kicking. Is that one of those girls that I saw running for India the other day? And I said, where India get them athletes from? India just found some really tall people out of nowhere running. Anyway, here comes India. Um, but right now though, Ashley is still in the lead. Ashley looks like she's slowing though. Here comes India. Hold it, Ashley. Hold it, Ashley. Try if it can come the button, yeah. All right. India look like she boss though. Here comes Ashley. All right. Ashley is definitely going to carry hand over the button in front. All right. Good run from Ashley. This seems to be a much better run than yesterday. A much more balanced run. Let me see the time then again when it ends. All right. Janelle just has to take it home. Just has to take it home, and Janelle and Jamaica is home free. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, based on again the athletes that we had here, we shouldn't have really struggled. I liked how they set up the team. To cover for any other athletes or potential mishaps. So I like this. This is showing me thought. Showing me a lot of thought. A thought process went into correcting issues that you noticed the day before, right? So I'm liking this. But India's making an attempt here though, coming home on the home leg. Let's see what Ooh, let's see. India is making an attempt. Here comes Janelle. India is coming. Hold on, Janelle. India is charging. Janelle, hold it. Oh my gosh. So Jamaica holds it. So 328. Is that roughly around the same time they ran yesterday? Roughly around the same time that they ran yesterday. So what I will say is that they thought about what happened and they structured the team, based on how each athlete ran. And that's what you have to do. You have to see the athletes running to know how to place them. You can't just randomly be placing people all about the place. You know what I mean? Not because you've run, let's say, a 50 point something means that you suit, third leg or you suit second leg. You know what I mean? We have to see how you navigate this and how you're gonna see it if the athlete them not run. You know what I mean? But I thought they learned from yesterday, so that's good. They learned from yesterday. They reordered things, and I'm liking how they reordered things, and it worked. Again, Ranisha handed over in third. Cherokee did what she was supposed to do and get Jamaica back ahead, and I think that's why they did what they did there. Put her there. She did it. Ashley was able to maintain. Great. Janelle brought it home. Lovely. Team qualifies. Yeah. Du- 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 du. What are my thoughts on the 4x1? Really? Oh, yeah, I guess you weren't here, Siobhan. So were my thoughts were from yesterday that I thought we could have qualified for the finals. It wasn't about how fast the individual athletes were, but clearly we had a lot of mishaps. Oh, well, should I even call them mishaps? I don't even really want to call them mishaps. I just think we struggled to navigate the baton as fast as we should have. So one, the zones weren't stretched. Athletes were pretty much just standing waiting on the baton. And yeah, as I explained, earlier on in the video, the reason why they were doing that is because they weren't getting any practice. So you can't take risks and chances when you're not having any practice. So how you go, stretch a zone when you don't even know if the athlete is going to get to you in time, right? So I thought, a lot of self-preservation went into yesterday. Same thing happened again today, but it was much cleaner. So because it was much cleaner, and they did reshuffle as well, so they put Ramona on third instead of anchor. Ramona paused twice yesterday, so she stood to wait on the button, and then she slowed again to switch the button over. So they switched her to third. It worked better than it did for her yesterday when she was an anchor. Alana, tore up the ankle leg. Tia did her job, and so did Jenny Williams on the first leg. So great execution. But I thought they could have done that yesterday as well. I didn't think they couldn't qualify, and that's the point I was trying to make in my video. That when I talked about it, I said these girls were fast enough to qualify. It's not that they weren't fast enough. I saw a lot of people saying, "Oh, it's because they weren't fast enough. Why didn't we use better legs?" I said, "No, that wasn't the issue. You know what I mean? The issue was because they had so much problems with the baton, and the only way to resolve something like that is to make sure that the girls get better prepared, and the only way to get better prepared is to practice, right? So yeah. His coach is next jump in the fence. Wait a minute, I have to read that comment again. 1 second. Oh my gosh. I wish they'd renovate the stadium already. From the time they said they're going to renovate at the stadium there. Yeah, when pigs fly at this point. Um, I think South Africa's green is darker than Australia's green. I mean, I guess it's from whichever perspective that you look at it, but it looks darker to me from a South Africa's perspective than it does from an Australia perspective. So I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, Coach is at the fence. Where's the dog barking? I have no idea. But we have some cats too, and yeah, they don't really like each other. So yeah, he tries to bite at them from time to time, and they attack him just for walking. So I'm not sure. Same team, different order. Hmm. You know that Jamaica has really I don't know if Jamaica is cheap or something, but I'm really trying to figure out why is it that we can't have better advertisements when advertising our meats. I'm just saying. I heard what? Um, I think this will be one of the will be the toughest one for Jamaica in the four. No, I don't think it. I didn't think it would have been tough, and it wasn't tough. I think Jamaica learned from what happened yesterday and made the correct adjustments. I don't have any complaints. They definitely made adjustments, and they were the correct adjustments. I thought this before. The girls went off, and they did exactly what I thought they would do. So, good job. We have to. We have to credit them when they deserve credit. You know what I mean? Um, I guess they probably got an earful. After what happened yesterday, they probably got chewed out. And they're like, okay, what's the best option? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And they did what they needed to do. You know what I mean? So yeah. Um the only part I thought they blundered on, to be fair, was the mixed 4x4. I didn't think they needed to replace Rasheen. I thought all they needed to do was place him on the first instead of the third. They put Rasheen on the third where I thought he should have gone, you know what I mean? Even though he didn't run as competent as I thought he would, interestingly. But yeah, shake my head. They used the same woman, no Stacy. Stacy didn't go. Um Yeah, it's 4x4 is starting. Well, I'm clearly way behind. Um, guys, who else do you think was available that the team didn't select? Yeah, Cherokee did her thing. That's a Cherokee. That's a Cherokee I love seeing. The Cherokee that's confident in her ability and just goes out and does it. As I said, for me personally, she's always been a relay bully. Sometimes in life, guys, stuff happen. What happened indoors, which is why when people were talking about indoors, I was like, guys, at the end of the day, sometimes stuff just doesn't work out. You know what I mean? And I just thought that was just one of those moments where it shit just hit the fan. You know what I mean? It was just unfortunate. And yeah, but I'll never not want her to be a part of our structure because she's been very good and continues to be very good. You know what I mean? India's growing in track and field. Yes, they are. I thought Tia anchored yesterday. No, Tia was on the back stretch. um No, she has pulled up her socks. I mean, I think she probably heard us complain a lot indoors. We complain a lot. She pulled up her socks. As I said, I noticed that she's been getting incrementally faster. So I keep an eye on the athletes. I may not necessarily, post about every kind of result that I see, but I'm keeping abreast of, where the athletes are and how they're doing. You know what I mean? And I noticed that she has been getting faster. So yeah, I think she's heard enough, of us griping. Jana is like, I'm tired of y'all griping that I shouldn't be in this relay. I'm gonna show you why I need to be here. You know what I mean? So I'm happy. I'm definitely happy that she stepped up her game. Um, there's no real accountability for civic leaders, and that's why Jamaica does not have an updated stadium and other sporting facilities. Jamaica has nothing at this particular point in time. You know what I mean? Everything has just become run down, and there's a whole bunch of excuses as to why things are the way they are. I remember Mandeville hospitals, being a central location for people from Clarendon coming to the hospital. Saint Elizabeth. Me I say you can't go down a Mandeville Hospital right now. Mandeville Hospital coming like one old rundown clinic. You know what I mean? Be a tear up, sitting the hospital stink and awful. I'm like, what? Good Mandeville Hospital. You know what I mean? So thank God I don't get sick frequently, but I'm just saying like it's crazy. Where am I? I think I lost where I was in the comments. Uh Dinasha Smith is going to Jamaica. Let me tell you two athletes that were getting a lot of flack recently that have stepped their game up. Um Janelle is one and Janelle and no, him and Janelle and Janelle. Janelle is one and Geneve is another. I loved how Geneve performed. Geneve has definitely run well. So yeah guys, when we need to shout our athletes out for our performances. Do it just as loud as when we complain about the performances, right? We need them to hear that they're doing great, and we need them to know that we appreciate the work. You know what I mean? So it's not just about complaining or criticizing performances. Sometimes be as loud as well in your appreciation for when they do well. You know what I mean? And not just hold on your mouth and say, "Oh," you know what I mean? Be as loud. Um, I don't have any mods in here. What is some of you have with Lyles and his woman? Huh? What are you talking about, Joyce? If everyone is healthy this year, Jamaica can get a silver in the Olympics with the team of Stacy, Candace, Cherokee, Nikisha, Nalai. I'm sorry, I have to think about it some more. I don't just think Jamaica just gonna walk into silver. There's United States, there's the Netherlands. Um, and you better believe that Femke Ball will be running in both relays, mixed and flat four, and so will Lika Clave. Um, so just saying we're gonna get silver just like that. I mean, it's gonna be tough. These girls, for me, these girls have to run be in personal best shape, sub 50 shape, for sure. I like what I'm seeing from Stacy, and definitely Nikisha as well. She looks like she's on the way to get both of them look like they're on their way to sub 50 this season. So let me see how that goes. Um Someone else that I was looking at for the 4x4 as well is Anjanette Knight. She's been doing well. She's been running a lot of fours, a lot of eights. And as y'all know, she's a hurdler. She's impressed me. As long as she continues to, improve and doesn't necessarily fall off, then she's a go-to for me when it comes to these 4x4s as well heading into the future. um I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it some more, guys. I really haven't thought about the relays from a Paris perspective just yet because there's a lot of motioning still happening. That we haven't really seen all the athletes at their best. So I kind of want to wait until trials to kind of put my thoughts together in terms of where Jamaica really stands globally in the 4x4s. You know what I mean? I really want to see what our girls turn up at trials and do, whether it's the 400-meter hurdlers or the 400 flat athletes. I really want to see what they do at the trials. I still want to see what America does at their trials as well. Because it's not just about the 400-meter athletes. They're gonna be adding the likes of an Ethan Moore. They're gonna be adding, and she's an 800-meter athlete. They're gonna be adding the likes of a Sydney McLaughlin Leveroni. You know what I mean? So Jamaica just has to look across the breadth of our athletes, not just get boxed in and look at, oh, you have to make sure that you're part of the 400 meters. You have to make sure that you finish in top eight. Okay. We're tired of these draconian methods. Okay. We're going to be looking at the hurdlers, right? Because they deserve to be looked at. We're gonna be looking at the 800. We're gonna be looking at everybody. You know what I mean? Even if we need to look at the 100-meter athlete, we need to look at them. You know what I mean? I just don't want us to be boxing ourselves in every single year, and then we wonder, oh, why can't we compete? Because we now look at everybody what we have. Yeah, I'm just wondering where the mods are. Like, I have some mods in here. I'm thinking, guys, just do what you have to do. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why are we suffering through all this when there are mods here. Call name. What do you mean call name? What if they did not get a second chance? Then 8 more spots would be available, and then yeah, it would go based on the ranking for those 8 spots. So yeah, or was she in the mix too? What are we talking about? I thought Netherlands made it yesterday. No, that was the mixed. So what you watched yesterday was the mix with Femke and Like. They didn't partake in the women's four. So but best believe when the Olympic roles are won, they will be. Right? And actually I was there thinking to myself that we could probably see Like and Femke also run a 4x1 too. So I wouldn't be surprised. Nikisha Price. I didn't say Nikisha Price. Of course, Nikisha Price. Who did I mention? I don't remember who I mentioned. Um, I think I mentioned her. It'd be weird for me not mentioning her when she's our strongest 400-meter athlete right now. So I don't know why I wouldn't say Nikisha, but yeah, Nikisha. Um, make you a mud tea. Um, oh, that frightened me. Where's Dawn? I don't see your name, Dawn. What the heck just happened? Okay. Can manage blocked words, and change chat modes in the live. Oh, really? I don't know what all these things are, but I'm sure you guys are not even using it. I'm sure you guys aren't using up all these things. So yeah, make sure you do. Um, all right, so Don, I made you a mod. USA can't lose the 4x4 women. In Paris Olympics, they got beat. They got the best 400-meter women runners to choose from. Not only just 400-meter athletes, but they can choose from a variety. Again, as I said, hurdlers they can choose from. They can choose from 800-meter athletes. So they have a wide range to choose from. So yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat them. For sure. USA has to pretty much make, and I don't wish for people to make blunders, but for me personally, looking at how strong their team is, and I saw Sydney run recently, and I'm like, gosh dang, Sydney comes out, based on the weather and how she ran. For me, she definitely looked like she was in personal best shape for that 100-meter hurdles, and I'm like, okay, if Sydney is ready to drop another one on us, you know what I mean? So let's see what she does as the season progresses, but you know what I mean. America is definitely in it to win. And unless they make some mishaps, I don't really see much people beating them or anybody beating them. Um, Teammate Myanmar, who is this? Nicola. Nicola, why am I not so familiar with your name? Nicola. I'm certainly not so familiar with you, but you know what? I'm gonna go on a leap of faith. A leap of faith. and add you as a mod and see how it goes and see how that goes. All right, so Nicola, you've been added as a mod. That's another issue. Also, choosing people who are part of the top four at their national trails does not necessarily mean medal or gold. If our goal are gold. If Jamaica won, okay, gold. They need to choose accordingly. Yeah, I think Jamaica is so backward, and I don't even know what's wrong with us. I swear to you, there's something fundamentally wrong with our thoughts. Sometime I think. Can I be a part-time moderator? There's no such thing as a part-time moderator, cosmic wisdom. If you want to be a mod, you can be a mod. There's no such thing as a part-time mod, okay? So which one is it? Do you want to be a mod? You're welcome, Don. Um yeah, I hope you guys did what you needed to do with Alex. Paris Olympics 4x4 women, first USA, second Netherlands. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Netherlands looks like a strong second, but I still want to see what Jamaica does because really and truly, Netherlands has two really good legs. You know what I mean? If Jamaica can match them with two good legs as well, and then make sure our next two are much better than their next two, or at least have a balanced four, then we could potentially beat them. So I'm still waiting in the wings and watching, but I think we need some sub 50 sub 50 girls, sorry, to make it happen. Um All right, Dandina, you look. Have you gone crazy with power? Oh my gosh, Dandina said, "Who want to talk funny? Who want to talk smart?" Oh my gosh, those are weak. Jamaica is still competent. They are bringing the medals home. I know, and they are, but it's sometimes it feels like we're settling when we can do better, right? And a lot of these countries are not want to settle. Yeah, sure, if we win a medal, great, but we want to win, and I think that's the mood and the vibe. Going to win. If you get something less, then okay, fine, it is what it is, but we want to win. You know what I mean? That's the mentality. I saw Belgium qualifies. Oh, Belgium runs very fast at 3:26. I'm so good thing we weren't in this race. Belgium. As a matter of fact, it's a good thing we weren't in this last race. Wow, they would have spanked us, and Jamaica wouldn't have made. Oh, down to Czech Republic. Jamaica made it out because the top four in this race were all faster than Jamaica. Top four in this last 4x4 was faster than Jamaica. Well, well, interesting. I mean, we've already qualified, so I ain't mad at it, but I'm just saying we made it out for sure. We're lucky. As I see somebody mentioning earthquake, is it? Are we having our? Why do I feel like the place is shaking? Or is it me? I want to be a mod. All right, guys. I think this is the enough mods for today. So Cosmic is going to be the last one for today. Um, yeah. Okay, guys. I saw over 300 people here at one particular point, and I'm seeing 141 likes. Why are we not getting any likes in? Like. Um. Okay, there you go. Cosmic. Um. Where am I? Dealt with, Alex. Thanks, T. You needed to be dealt with. I don't know what you guys were waiting on. Um. They need to make T pick the team for sure. There was a man running second. Ah, come on, Rocky Hill. Don't do this. Are you guys serious? I wasn't looking at the race, but that's not cool, guys. That is not cool. Come on, guys, like up the video before I start a block party. All right, so the 4x1 finals is coming up for the men, and well, the women are gonna go first, right? And then the men, but Team Jamaica is on the screen. Ah, boy. No, this is 4x4. What am I talking about? 4x4. Oh, they moved Rasheen. Okay, so they're probably gonna put Rasheen on first here. It looks like up first, then put Rasheen on right here, so. And they put my guy there on third. I think they're doing the same thing. So the same thing that they did with the women is what they look like they're doing here. Where they have what they may consider the weakest links on first and third, because based on how Rasheen ran yesterday, I'm assuming that they're thinking he's probably a weakest link, but I don't necessarily think he's a weakest link. I probably think it's just, they put him on the wrong leg, but let's see. I would probably eat my words after watching this, right, and see that, okay, maybe he's not in the best of shape, but let's see how he does on the first here. If he does great, like I think he can do great, then it puts us in a better position for second leg, clearly giving over to third, right? Because third needs the help. And then Anchor has to take it home. Let me just look at it from a season's best perspective to see, what the type of times these countries are running, so that I know where Jamaica stands. Because, you know, if we not, run up to scratch, then start list. Jamaica is not in. Jamaica is not in. Jamaica is in Heat 2. 302, 30. Ooh. Okay, Jamaica qualifies because Jamaica has to. Oh no. What? Zambia run 259? I know you said them run the 259. I want them run the 259 here. Is it at the World Relays? All right, here's the thing. We have a 259 Zambia. We have a 302 Jamaica, and I'm talking about season's best. We have a 302 Jamaica. We have a 302 Senegal. We have a 303 Barbados. So that's one. And there can also be, things that, go off in the race where we're not expecting, right? But just going based on times, look out for Barbados, Zambia, Jamaica, and Senegal. That's four solid teams, you would say, and only two spots. So this one is gonna be sticky for sure. Let's see what Jamaica does. Let's see what Jamaica does. Um, where am I? Okay, that's the last comment I saw. T is Sandre our new donkey man? I don't think it can be compared because a rundown is only based on your capabilities. So let's say, for instance, you're like an Andre DeGrasse that has what nine? What's his personal best? 9.7, 9.8. I don't even remember. Yeah, then yeah, you can practically run down anybody. You know what I mean? But when you're sitting at 10.1, then there's a limit to your rundown capabilities. Now, granted, Sanjay is very young, so there's a lot of upward mobility for him. So as the years progress, as he gets faster, then yeah, he'll likely become. I would I would probably liken him to Andre DeGrasse and not a donkey man. So because the sprints are a little bit different from the four, or for me personally, the 4x1 is different from how you execute it, is different from how you execute the 4x4. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I'd say it. Um, T, we need more persons on this live, at least 500. We can do it, guys. Share it. All right, Nicola, you're certainly going in thick. Oh my gosh. Um, Dundee na mad with Paw Patrol. Oh my gosh. Nicola put Zebev on timeout. What did he say? Look here. Look, Zebev is my guy slash girl. I don't even know at this particular point. Come on, guys. Don't go wild with power. Ah, Zebev, what did you say? Oh my gosh. This is falling up. Also, even though you DQ'd, they put you back in the. So what's the point of being DQ'd? I don't understand. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at USA is back in because they deserve to be here. And yeah, it was just a little simple blunder. Well, not a simple blunder because it was clearly very costly. Because no, they went from potentially winning this whole thing to just getting a qualifying spot, right? But I'm kind of wondering, separate apart from the whole USA, what's the point of a DQ then? Because if a DQ puts you back in, then what's the point of being DQ'd? I'm just saying. Um, Come guys, no nobody play with me good Zebev. What happened to USA where they didn't make it. So what happened is that on the 200, so right as you hit the 200, that's when the officials, you line up the athletes and you're pretty much supposed to stay in that position. It doesn't matter where you are when you're handing over the baton. The athlete receiving should stay in spot while the incoming runner, tries to find you wherever you are on the field, right? Or on the track. America was in second. They were placed in second, and due to the fact that okay, their athlete overtook the other athlete, he moved himself in first place. And as such, were DQ'd. Um, it's not just about going in the wrong lane, guys. It's moving himself, from second to first. He was supposed to stay behind the athlete in first. Let's see what America is doing here. Actually, who's that doing so good on first leg? Is that what, Qatar? Okay, America is making back a bid, but it's still Qatar leading. Yep. Good leg from Qatar. Let's see what happens here. And Qatar actually has a good 4/4 hurdles team. So that's good. As I'm oh no, what happened to Qatar? What did he got a cramp or an injury or something? Ah, he's crying. Jeez, he pulled his hamstring. Ah, he's frustrated. Crap. That's not good. Actually, this 4x4 is closer than I thought it would be, interestingly. But anyway, America is still in things. Guys, do you now understand when I say the rest of the world is catching up? And the fact that I'm saying that Jamaica needs to be cognizant of that and not, underestimate the rest of the world. The rest of the world is not only catching up in the um 4x1s in terms of the practice and to get the changes smoother. Clearly they're able to also field much better 4x4 teams. Look at them challenging USA here. USA is barely ahead, and look at they're about to be surpassed. Well, they're still in the lead, but it just goes to show you that everybody is getting better. Jamaica cannot be continuing. Whatever they're doing now needs to stop. Okay, Magadino pulls away for America. Um Definitely good leg from him here. Fantastic leg actually. He pretty much put down the hammer and he said, "Hold up, stop. We're still the big bad United States of America." For sure. So good running for him here. For sure. But again, my thoughts don't change. The rest of the world is catching up. Jamaica is taking too many risks when I think about, as a matter of fact, my head is starting to hurt me now because I just remember that four teams are in the running in Jamaica's heat, and they're very close. And based on what I'm seeing in this first heat, with teams even trying to challenge America that I thought was well clear of everybody else, is starting to give me other thoughts. Boy, let's see. Guys, did you unblock Zebev? Wait, who put me up on timeout? LOL. Oh my gosh. Guys, don't go crazy with power now, okay? Jamaica not have no really a camp in no Olympics. Jamaica needs to make sure that and again, I really camp doesn't have to be let's get a set of girls slash guys together for a week to train. What I see America doing is they're incorporating multiple different ways to get this done. One way is that we're seeing them participate in relays on the circuit, or just development meets, whether be a part of these collegiate meets, whatever, just get some relays in. Plus, they also do the camps because I did notice, I believe, maybe 2 weeks ago, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I want to say I heard for the Benerick saying that he was at his first ever relay camp for Team USA. So they're still also having camps, and they had a camp right before the World Relays. Interestingly, so they're taking this seriously. Having camps. Having runs frequently on the for these meetings. They're doing what's required to make sure that these athletes are prepared to the best of their ability. Yes, these athletes are training all over the place, and it's hard to get them together you know in one place to really get this going, right? But there are things that we could employ, and they figured it out. They figured something out, and it's working for them. And I'm just saying, if we're looking at a blueprint that's working, why can't we employ the same thing? And this is Lika Lika Jamaica. There's no excuses for the athletes that are not in Jamaica. They can just probably try to join a relay, from their, training camp. You know what I mean, and try to get stuff working there. But I just don't want to hear any more excuses. It's going to cost us not just gold medals, but get us completely out of the medals. They need to get it together fast. Qatar pull up. They will give USA they were giving USA a challenge. Stuff just went haywire. USA qualifies 259 95 as season's best, and also India. India's definitely coming through with these 4x4 teams for sure. They qualify for the women, and no, they qualify for the men. Good job. Here comes Jamaica. I'm getting a little nervous. I won't lie. If you don't qualify here, what will happen is their last chance to qualify. So only 16 teams are invited to be a part of the four by the relays um, at the Olympic Games. So only 16 teams. 14 teams are chosen here at the World Relays, which means only two spots are left, right? And the spots are up for grabs based on the world ranking. So wherever you are ranked in the world, fortunately, most of the people that are ranked in the world are the people that got through, right? So you just have to make sure that you fit squarely in the next two positions to be a part of it. And the way to do that is to run fast times, you know what I mean? So yes, the ranking is done for a year, but pretty much as soon as you run faster than somebody else, then you kind of jump them, kind of thing. I've rarely seen where the ranking stays, because sometimes even when you run fast, or win a couple events, your ranking doesn't change. I see that for individual athletes, but when I look at it from a relay perspective, I've always noticed that once you run faster, your rank changes. So I could be sitting in 14th, and I just run faster than three, four more people, and I jump all the way up. You know what I mean? So let's just hope it remains that way. And as long as you run faster, then you're clear. Um, the USA team is a well-oiled machine. Yeah, man, they definitely stepped on the gas right there. Loved it. Um, Zebev, so you think I'm new around here? Don't play with my Zebev, guys. um, all teams qualify for round two if they start round one. Okay, unless you don't show up. T, based on what you have said about the camps, could that mean that Jamaica stands no chance? I'm just saying it's pompous of Jamaica to look at teams that are being prepared and expect us to automatically defeat them. Do I want us to defeat them? Hell yes. You know what I mean? But I don't want us to think that we're just going to walk in and defeat people that are preparing and preparing and preparing. Think about it from a your job perspective. You prepare for your job, you're better capable of doing your tasks, right? If you don't prepare, then and somebody else is prepared, then how are you going to do better than them? You know what I mean? Think about it like that. Yes, stuff happens, and we may still win, and we may get it together when on the right day by luck, and stuff works out. But I don't want us to keep depending on luck. You know what I mean? Let's also get prepared. Anyway, we're in the blocks right now, and we're about to start. Let's go. Come, machine, give me a good leg. I swear for you yesterday, so come, don't bother disappoint me. All right, let's go. All right, Rasheen is after a pretty slow start, I would say. Let's see what happens. I think he's trying to make sure he has something to come home with. Let's see. Based on the stagger, who is that in the black? I don't know which country this is in the black, child, but he's leading the stagger. Um, I can't tell. You know what? I can't tell the countries anymore because I usually would be able to look at the uniform and see exactly who it is. But it feels like I'm unable to do that anymore. Rasheen looks like he's dropping back, 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 back. Poland is running well. Poland, that's. Spain is running well. Oh my God, Czech Republic is running well. Rasheen. Okay. Jamaica is in sixth, way down in sixth. All right, come Malik. Malik is coming back. Good job. Good job, Malik. All right. Demish, gosh, me don't know what you can do, but try something. I don't know what you can do, Demish, but this is if there's no other moment for you, try something for your team. Try something now. Try something. Me don't know. But someone from the ancestors and say, give me the strength. Lord God, Demish, I summon it. No, sir. Me ask Demish for summon something and him summon it. I can't. I can't anymore. Come, Demish. Lord of his mercy. All right. Just try to hold on. Nobody drop back too far. Demish summon something. Me can't mad at him. Him summon something. Jesus. Mm-mm. Ah, boy. So Zambia is a country in the black. Why? There is a lot of work to be done. A lot of work. I don't know how the God, oh, big brother, you gonna make the Jamaican drop? Oh my God, Zambia run out of it. Well, oh boy. Oh boy. Rasheen didn't give us a good leg at all, and it was just downhill from there. Yep. Unfortunately, Rasheen didn't give the best leg at all. Based on look here, first and foremost, what I said is that based on how things were structured going in, it was going to be very close based on the season's best, and this is everybody running to their potential in this moment, right? So whatever the best is you have now, as long as you give it, then you'll be close to whatever was going on at the front. Yeah. um so anything short of that meant that unfortunately Jamaica would be out of it. So the moment I saw what happened on the first leg, honestly, I kind of just said, all right, it is what it is at this particular moment. Yeah. Ah, boy, guys. I don't even know what to say at this particular point. I did think that he would have been able to give a better first leg. It just seems that he's probably not in the best shape right now. And yeah. Guys, I don't think the guys are mad at champion Allison. I think that with experience, and a lot of times, guys, these rules change and the athletes don't know. It's up to the team around them to advise them before they go on the track. Make sure you do this, make sure you do this, make sure you do this, because the rules are ever changing. I remember when it happened to Stephanie. At the time, we still thought that you were able to move, right? You could still move yourself, and apparently you can't move yourself. You know what I mean? So again, the rules are ever changing. It's on the team that comes with you, your own team officials. They need to break down everything and make sure that you understand what your responsibilities are, what your do's are, what your don'ts are. You know, and stuff like this happens. It just shows an experience from the officials. Because I don't know if an athlete would be advised that you can't do this and they still do it. That would be, I don't know, a bit mind-boggling, considering that he's run so much, from a collegiate perspective for Team America. I just think that maybe he doesn't know. Yeah, but for me, it's just inexperience. I don't think they'd fault him too much. Blunders happen, and anybody could have made that blunder if you don't know. You know what I mean? Knowledge is power. Yeah, yeah. Rasheen struggled for sure. Mm. Yeah, guys, Rasheen made himself available. Think about it like that. And again, as I said, who else would we have worked with right now that would be better? This 4x4 team that we sent, best believe it is the strongest, other than who is running collegiately, which we can't really count right now. It's really the strongest team that's based on times that are being produced right now, right? So this is the best Jamaica had. So the best literally decided to go. And I said, even if you look at an Antonio Watson, even if you look at world champion, he's still at 46 seconds right now, 46 mid or 46 high. So it's not what you may be thinking. These guys are not just going to come out and run their personal best if they're not in that shape right now in the season, right? So I still think this was our best four team to send, as in 4x4 men across the board. I think this is probably the best that was available, and just the best overall. You know what I mean? It's just tough because everybody else sent a capable team as well. And again, as I said, the 4x4 just globally is getting better. Other countries are getting more and more prepared. We're seeing the likes of India, being here. So guys, don't make it look like the Jamaicans aren't trying. They are trying. It just didn't work out this time around. And I can't even blame it on to say, oh, the athletes aren't good enough. I just think some other athletes are just better this time around. And I feel like I kind of goat moted them as well when I was saying I'm kind of feeling bad because now that I think about it, we're going to be challenged. Maybe if I didn't put my goat mouth on it, things would have worked out. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they ran slower than yesterday. I noticed, which is what I'm saying. I think something happened to Rasheen, in general, and it just, yeah. I think just something just happened to him. Sometimes guys, all right. You see, just like how I was talking about Cherokee, and I said that mishaps happen, and we can't really write the athletes off. I don't want to hear you guys writing people off because stuff like this happens. Because honestly, who do we have? You keep guys talking about this, that, and the third, but who are we? Who would we have used? You know what I mean? We can't denounce our own. We just have to try to get make sure that we're top ranked in the men's 4x4 to be there. And let me just tell you something. Jamaica going to the 4x4 at the Olympic Games is not going to be easy because we have Antonio Watson, and you may say, okay, let's grab a what's his name, a Rashawn, right? But unless the collegiates come in and start doing something crazy, they start running 44s as personal best, and then start doing some crazy splits. It's also not going to be easy for us at the Olympic Games to make the finals, making the finals. I'm not even talking about medaling, I'm talking about making the finals. We have to go up against the likes of some crazy Botswana and some crazy America. Oh my god, look here. Whatever is going to be happening at the Olympic Games, just Jamaica, just be prepared mentally. Get your mind together. Don't think that, if Antonio Watson was there, it would have been better, because that's just one man. Trust me, the difference would not be that big. Rashid pulled up. I didn't see it. Rashid pulled up. I didn't notice. Um, there's a saying that says big boy can't run two good races in a row. He ran three indoors, so I think that was kind of deaded. But it is sometimes things don't work out, and it is what it is. Um, Damn, you can do better than the ancestors were asleep. Oh my gosh. Guys, of course I want our athletes to perform, and of course I'm disappointed. But what am I going to do at this particular point? Y'all are making it sound like there's somebody better to use. And the guys don't bother start talking about the high schoolers at this particular point in time. Trinidad holds on. That's what I keep telling you all. The athletes are not as fit as you think right now. You're probably looking at it from a personal best perspective and saying, oh, this person is capable of whatever. But where are they right now in the season? This is the best 4x4 team Jamaica had. Available or not, this is the best 4x4 men's team Jamaica had. So again, and as I did tell you all that I thought that this was the best 4x4 team we had to send going in, and my thoughts don't change. You know what I mean? But they put Barnes in the mixed relay and we qualified. So guys, it's like, you know what? Probably this is what they thought. Hear me out. Where or when would you run another mixed relay? The competition for that. Maybe there's no competition for running another mixed relay. So what I think they probably try to do is let's make sure, which is what I think I noticed from the first day anyway. They try to make sure that they sent out the strongest mixed 4x4 team. They're like, let's make sure we qualify there. We can always try to figure out the men's 4x4 or the women's 4x4 at a later date, but it's probably harder for the mixed 4x4 to make sure that we get two strong girls together and two strong guys together in the same place to run well. You know what I mean? So I think they just took the chance and took the risk and be like, all right, let's try to get the best team in the mixed 4x4, which they did, and they executed and they qualified, right? So thinking about it again, I'm like, what can we do, guys? It's six on one, half a dozen on the other. We took the risk, we paid off. It is what it is. We had to take the risk someplace. You know what I mean? And we took the risk and made sure that the mixed 4x4 qualified and it paid off. Um Oh, the commentator said he pulled up and he's still trying to run. On the seat, guys. The guy pick up injury run a back round there. And him still a try run. You know why him still a try run? Kind of so Jamaica wouldn't tear into him. See, the commentator said he pulled up but was still trying to run. Boy, I just feel sad for Sheen. Yeah, good run from Trinidad and Tobago. All right, what do you disagree with, Charm? Practice, practice, practice as a team for chemistry, smooth button changes. No, yeah. For sure. I would never not say I agree with that. That's something that I've been advocating for, full stop on this channel. So I agree with that 100%. When it comes to Rashawn Bailey not listed. What has Sean? Again, stop thinking personal best and think season's best. Where are the athletes right now in the season? And that's something that I like about America as well. They think season and they don't think personal best. You see, if they keep trying to create a team based on personal best, America would not have the best team out there. They know that things change from season to season, and we need to know where you currently are at, right? And yeah, that's how they're able to maintain success. And just looking here from a, since y'all are asking, based on the time clocked here for Sean Bailey, his fastest so far this season is a 47.19. That's the only time he's run the 400 meters. He's done it one time back in March, January, February, March, April. So 2 months ago, you'd say. Well, not a full 2 months, but you know what I mean. Um, and he ran 47.19. So clearly, he's probably much faster. I don't know how much faster, but I'm thinking he would be faster than this. But he also didn't make himself available. So, oh, you're saying the commentator saying he pulled up, but he's still okay. Okay, all right. But you're saying he's still trying to run. Okay, I see. But my assumption, if he pulled and he was fighting through it, then yeah, he's trying. We're grossly ungrateful. J3s need to wake up. Anthony Cox was also an option. Did he make himself available? But it's a question. But it's a question whether he's in better shape than Demish. And yes, also that. Again, where the athletes are right now. You know what I mean? I don't want people to be throwing out athletes at me just because you know they potentially have a faster personal best. I want to know where the athletes are from a season's best perspective. And for me personally, when I looked at the team on paper, I thought this was the best that we had to send. And I still do think that this is the best we have to send. The rest of the world is just better. Sometimes you just have to suck up. Well, not suck up, swallow. Swallow. Swallow a hard pill. Did I say soccer? Oh my gosh, it's a tough pill to swallow. But yeah, sometimes you just have to swallow that hard pill. You know what I mean? And it is one of those moments. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's reality, and we have to face reality, guys. The rest of the world is just better than us right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't really complain when I realize that the rest of the world is better than us right now. Like, what are we gonna do about it? Tea, it's a bitter pill. There is something. There's an analogy that says tough something to swallow. What am I saying that I'm supposed to be saying? What am I supposed to be saying? Isn't there something that says a tough something to swallow? Is it a bitter pill to swallow? I don't know. I didn't grow up with my granny, so child, and my mother didn't teach me any of these things. I actually caught on to a lot of these things as I grew older. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, like how some Jamaican people just grow up hearing these things all about the place. Yeah, I didn't grow up hearing none. Um. All right, so here we are, 4x4 relay, mixed relay final. Excited for this. I'm excited for, you know who I'm excited for? You know, other than to see what USA and Netherlands is doing, I'm actually excited for Ireland, actually. I don't know why I'm so excited for Ireland, but I am very excited for Ireland. Let me see which other country I'm excited for. Um, and I'm probably only excited for Ireland because of Rashida, to be fair. Um, they better be grateful. Now let me see anybody online talking any mess about her. I mean, white people there this final. Okay, oh yeah, and Dominican Republic as well. So I want to see what four teams are gonna do. So I'm looking out for Dom Rep. I'm looking out for USA. I'm looking out for the Netherlands and also Ireland. I don't know if that's how they're gonna place. I think based on teams going in, I think the Netherlands is pretty strong. Um, there's just something about how Europeans run relays. Sometimes them just run like them find a different gear. Also, not only the Americans that do this, but I feel like they sometimes they run like that as well. Let's see though. Oh, Botswana. Botswana. Why did I forget Botswana? Is Botswana not here? It's a hard something to swallow. A hard pill to swallow. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but people are saying it's a bitter pill to swallow. So I don't know. Looks like I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Botswana didn't make it. Guys, look here. I was in the throes of, Jamaican, disappointments yesterday when we didn't really make it. So, child, I checked out after that. But I do know Let's See the rank crazy. How they didn't make it? And I saw South Africa and no South Africa and Botswana or something. I saw toe into toe for the first place or something else. Me did I see? I saw a clip online. What race was that? Was I looking at? Was that the men's 4x4, not the mixed 4x4? Oh yes, sorry. Is the men's 4x4? Let's see these in, not the mixed. Apologies. Because I'm like, I know I saw Botswana and South Africa going crazy yesterday. But yeah, that's the men's 4x4. Sorry. Um Look at Shakiri's here. What? Shakiri's here? All right, so let's see. They're off. Okay. I think there's an open lane. There's an open lane, so the staggers look a bit confusing. But anyway, here come USA and Netherlands. Right now, things look a bit. Well, actually, America looks like they're up a bit based on the stagger. They've eaten actually into that lane outside of them for sure and made up stagger on Netherlands. So yeah, good run here. First leg for Team America. Oh, he's sliding. Matthew Bolin is definitely sliding here on this first leg. Let me see if he can maintain all the way through. Oh, yep, he's doing it. Nigeria on the outside is running well as well. Let's see how things go. All right, America changes over. Ooh, Netherlands is well down, much further down than I thought. Here comes Rashida here on second leg. Is that Rashida on second leg? I think so. Let's see what she's able to do here. But America is right now tearing things up. Nigeria is in second. Can I just tell you, I love this melanin that I'm looking at. It's so beautiful. Both Nigeria and also Ireland looking fantastic out there. Beautiful, beautiful dark skin. Anyway, continuing. America is still leading. Nigeria second. Here comes Ireland. Rashida is trying to make a go at it for Ireland. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting to see if Netherlands gets left out. Here comes Rashida. She's charging. She may hand over in the lead. Let's see. Rashida is definitely coming. All right. All right, so she pretty much puts them right behind USA, just a step behind. Let's see what happens here. Then there's Nigeria second, and then the Netherlands. Remember, the Netherlands has the deadly Femke ball on anchor. Let us see. America has definitely opened up a slight lead, a slight gap over Ireland, but Ireland is trying to hold on. But Nigeria is putting themselves up there as well, definitely challenging. And Netherlands is ever present in fourth place. Nigeria is making the pounds now. They look like they're ready to take over from Ireland. Ireland is trying to hold on. America is still in the lead. Here comes Nigeria. Nigeria is challenging. Do they pass them out? No, they're neck and neck. Here comes Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria gets the lead. That's the second, that is. And here comes Nigeria. And also USA hands over first. Nigeria, Ireland, and then Femke Ball. It's everything is on the anchor to challenge for. Let's see if Femke Ball is gonna pull off a masterpiece here. I think Alexis Holmes is probably an anchor, and we all know the history with Alexis Holmes and Femke Ball. Let's see here. There comes Femke. No, no, it's Kendall Ellis. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's not Alexis Holmes. It's Kendall Ellis. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Will Kendall Ellis be able to hold on? Here comes Femke Ball, but also Ireland is making a charge. Oh my gosh, are they all going to take over from Let's see. Kendall Ellis is moving away. Okay, America definitely takes the win, but Ireland is challenging for second with Femke Ball. All right, Ireland holds on for second, for third. Femke, Ireland, what am I saying? Netherlands is second. Okay, great race overall from Team America. They did great for the win. What was the time? 3:10.73, a championship record for America. Do they get money for the championship record, or is it just a world record? What's the world record? Anyway, great running from them. Netherlands runs a season's best, and Ireland runs a national record again. So Ireland comes here and really runs fantastic and walks away with a bronze medal. I'm happy for Ireland, actually. Very, very happy. Tough for Nigeria. They had a good run at it, run an area record for themselves. Yeah, I won't say anything evil about, kicking out anybody else, but it would have been good to see, then again, what am I saying? After Ireland is all black. Ireland just has one black person. All right. But yeah, let me not say anything evil. And I want all black domination. All right, let's see here. Nowadays, no, don't do that nowadays. That's not nice. And you know what? I'm not even a fan of our athletes, doing this, because I think I remember talking about Tajay Gale back in 2021 at the Olympic Games when he was fighting through his injury to perform, because he said Jamaica is waiting and Jamaica is watching and Jamaica wants this, so he's gonna go out and do his hardest. And I just remember ever since then just watching how tough it has been for him to come back. And even though I hear him talking about he still has fears, thinking about re-injuring himself, you know what I mean? So no, definitely running through if he has had an injury. While it may look heroic, I don't know if it's something that I want our athletes to do, because you may end up, doing some serious damage that may put you out for the season. I definitely don't want that. Definitely appreciate his efforts, and guys, we need to appreciate the efforts our athletes are putting out, and don't say stuff like that. That's too mean. Oh, Netherlands are two black people. Okay, what am I saying? Am I the racist? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is funny. It's so funny that black people tend to be subtly racist sometimes, and they don't even realize. It's like they feel like it's cool to say some things, while if it was a white person that said it, would condemn them to the rest to hell. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Adeleke is with 48-45. Wow. Nuts. She was doing well from yesterday, you know what I mean? Check her reading in the Bahamas. Well, guess what? America walks away with the first final. The 4x1 looks locked for them for the both men and women. What else are we looking at? The men and women 4x4. All right, that's probably the only thing that I probably throw for the men. The men 4x4. I don't have the women's 4x4 if anybody stands a chance with America, but maybe the men's 4x4 they'll be challenged. That's the only challenge I think. But America's walking away with almost every win here. So um, whew, I just had a chill. No, I didn't see Shakiri and at the meet. I'm looking and I'm not seeing. Unfortunately, I'm also looking at the shot at the same time. So I guess when they're showing her, I'm not looking. Shakiri, what? Did you see? Did you see Shakira meet Cardi B? Black people, they're everywhere, T, apparently. um, there are black people in the Netherlands. I guess just like how people are asking if there are black people in Ireland as well, ain't it? No, I just thought the whole team was constructed of white people. You know, it's kind of yeah lame to think that, but it is what it is. I already put my thoughts out there, so there's no need to take it back. Yeah. Anyway, USA is very serious. They brought reserves and was able to bring in two fresh. I think you only get one change in the mix 4x4. Um, in our backyard, the Caribbean, it's taken. No, America is a powerhouse team, guys. America winning is not something shocking. America has the strength and the length and breadth, to cover these, relays. Think about it. Their best ain't here. You know what I mean? Like their best when you look at the four relays. You know what I mean? They're not here. Most of their best are hurdlers, 800-meter athletes. Um, I just saw Michael Norman open up in the 400 meters running a 44-2-1. You know what I mean? Their best ain't here. So yeah. Anyway, let's see. This 4x1 is out. No, Jamaica. Let's watch America's team rule the rest of the world and walk away with another win. I don't even think who places second and third doesn't matter at this point in time. Great Britain is still here, right? Yeah, Great Britain is here. Okay, I'm looking out for Great Britain for second. But then again, I'm just saying that because I'm just thinking about pedigree, but Dina isn't even here. So who is here for Great Britain? I'm still looking up for wait, what? There's no Great Britain? What am I even talking about? Where's Great Britain? It's like I didn't watch these games yesterday. I must have been watching something else. Or maybe I was only watching Jamaica. I was depressed. Oh my gosh. 4x1. Oh, yeah, they're here. So what am I saying? I just didn't see them when they were coming out. Uh, Great Britain has this isn't even gonna be close for America. Honestly, everybody else is bunched up in the same little spot. It doesn't matter who finishes second and third, really, because everybody's bunched up into the same little spot. I'm not even gonna try to decipher them because they're really just that close. It just depends on I guess the button changes at this particular point. But America is gonna steamroll everybody. So welcome to America party. It's the American show. I say Britain, not Great Britain. Okay. All right. So America's getting in the blocks. They're overwhelming favorites. Not surprising. I have to say though, what I appreciate watching Team America yesterday was those baton changes. See what practice does? Set. And they're off. All right. Tamari gets a great start. She's already eaten into Poland. Already eaten into Poland. Let's see. Here comes Gabby. Gabby got it. Oh, no, she didn't. Okay, took a while. All right, so they made a little bit of a blunder, but Gabby has it and Gabby's off. Um, let's go. All right, Great Britain is actually running well. Okay, good job from Great Britain. But here comes America on the inside. Um, they're pretty much okay. America had a few issues. I noticed. But everybody else, as I said, is bunched up the same place. And here comes everybody trying to get in. But I think that's France. Wow, France medals ahead of Great Britain. Championship record 41-86, 85. I find nobody now got this a real release go run for the women. Or maybe it's the time of the season. Maybe. Yeah, France run 42-75. Great Britain 42-80. Jamaica, what medal there, so? What did our Jamaica did run again? Would Jamaica have medal? Timetable. 4x1 results. Jamaica, what medal, you know? Jamaica would have finished second. With all our slow baton changes, Jamaica would have finished second. Oh my lord. You see what not making it to the finals does? Jamaica would have done second in this. Ah well. Don't want to start crying over spilled milk, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Gabby has some long legs. All right, 2 for 2 for America. France getting second for me is as a matter of fact, I have to say for this meet I was, very impressed watching France. I thought to myself, well, I did think France would get a bye, but apparently buys don't exist anymore. So there's that, but just watching them overall, their performance, they've been active in every single relay. So France is definitely doing it big. When you're hosting, I guess you get extra funding to do extra well, I guess, because um I don't know where France is in for the other years in the relays, but they certainly are turning up this year. You know what I mean? Jamaica would have medal, guys. It's I guess it's kind of comforting knowing that Jamaica could medal. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Poland fell out. Oh, Melissa Jefferson take forever to go off. Forever. They were much better yesterday. I guess probably it's the finals and you end up nervous. So she took a while to go off. But you can work on these issues. What's important is that they got it around and they won. But they did make a few blunders, definitely. They were just that much better than everybody else, so clearly they were always gonna win as long as the button went around. You know what I mean? Oh, America also held a championship record from 10 years ago. Interesting. I guess nobody was on form. Well, I don't want to say we didn't send anybody good because I know we've sent people good to these relays over the years. I guess just based on the time of the year, yeah, nobody was really clicking at that point, or firing at that point. So America wins. France second, Great Britain third. There goes our athletes potentially getting at second place money. Second place money was what, $20,000? Getting a second place money for carry home. It's tough. That's why I do it right the first time. It's not all the time you get a second chance. Facts. Facts. See, look how we could have get a silver medal. Rashida ran 48-45 split. Kicking Claver's butt. Yep. I remember when both Blake and the rest were competing at the World Relays. That's some nice money. Then I get a nice little money if you go one way. Then again, as I said, these are not the athletes with the biggest contracts, you would say. So it would suit them well. It's just such a shame that they didn't qualify. As I said, I thought they had it in them to qualify. And if they did, then yeah, they could have definitely been part of this the pie year. So it's just unfortunate. Let's see what they do with these men's 4x1. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they can pull something off. That's almost nothing. $5,000. Come back at Jamaica is something. If it's a four athlete, are the same four people them run, so only them alone I get a share in the pie, right? So if they got $20,000 and they came home with it, $20,000 in Jamaica, I mean $5,000 in Jamaica, that's like $700,000 or something. Yeah, that not bad. I mean, if almost $1 million Jamaican is nothing, well, I guess with our current economy, then yeah, it would have done in a 5 second. But I still that body would have done in a 5 second for sure. I know that much, but still, it would be something to carry home. Um, yeah, we have the world record in the 4x2. But yeah, even with the top guys, they weren't firing, which is why America wanted to come here and take it down. But unfortunately, they got rid of the 4x2. Um, Coach Dex was right. We definitely could have medaled. Yeah, I wasn't thinking we could medal, but he was thinking we could. Um, so yeah. Um, like a pocket change don't hurt. I mean, if I don't want, come $5,000 like a pocket change, you know, better give me the pocket change. Right about now, you better start doing it. Hit up my super chat. $5,000, a little bit of money. Well, I will say, Cosmic, please drop, open up my kitty. Wait, what am I saying? Open up my kitty, child. What to say? My piggy bank, right? Put some money in my piggy bank since 5,000 USD is not any money. Um, ah boy, make us see if Jamaica can do something else. So with Ninja China, Ninja Japan, Great Britain is also here. But I mean, I know. Look here, surprise me. I'm not expecting anything. Me don't tell you already say me didn't expect nothing, so me not gonna pretend like me did I expect nothing. So surprise me, surprise me. Oh my gosh. We're in lane one. Jeez. I like this. I like, you know what? This should be something that they take, to maybe Paris, where instead of coming out of the side, they have them do it in a middle of the pitch where everybody can see them. That's actually that was a great concept that they came up with. I like it. It'll definitely be fun, EXO. Because Shakira tweet. Shakira really understands. All right, so they're off. Here comes Jamaica trying to make up ground in the first leg. I seem to think they're doing well. Okay. All right. Canada is gone. Oh my God. Italy is also running well. Jamaica is making up ground and Great Britain on second leg. Okay, good. Here comes Canada though. Where America there? Me lost. Where America there? Oh, America's all the way out there in lane 7. Okay. Okay, America get. Oh no, Jamaica could have been in it. It took too long to get the baton. Oh, 37-40. Okay. I think they had a problems on the final leg. That's where it looks like things got messed up. I think they did well to keep in contention with all things being equal on the first three legs, right? Guys, this is Canada's A team, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Great Britain is probably A team as well. You know what I mean? And I think they did well. Clearly Italy's A team. I think they did well to keep in contention up to the final leg, and yeah, it just never happened. It just never happened on the final leg. You know what I mean? It is what it is. America 3 from 3. Um, 3 from 3. All right. Now, with that said, I can finally take a break and go pee. Guys, give me a bathroom break, please. Well, guess what? I guess we're gonna hear a lot of grumbling after this because the whole didn't grumble when Noah did run the 4x4, and they were already grumbling last year when Gabby said that oh she didn't want to run 4x4 and 4x1. I don't know if you remember, but Gabby said she wanted to run the 4x4 and 4x1 from Budapest, and I think her coach is probably the relay head or something. I don't remember. Anyway, first leg from America is really good, and so is Great Britain. Great Britain is running well, but I think America is leading based on the stagger right now. Oh, and also in lane one, I think that's who Canada. Canada is, lane one is running well as well. I think that's Canada. Um. Anyway, here comes America. Let's see what happens here. Canada is running well actually. Here comes Gabby. No, I actually went to heat up some food, guys. I'm actually very hungry, and I'm waiting for it to come off the thing. Actually, um, so I started to do multiple things at the same time because I'm starving. Um, here we go. Gabby's runs a good leg, great leg for Team America. Great leg. She's making a strong case for Paris. That's for sure. I've been talking this whole time, and y'all can't hear me. You can't make this up. I was telling you all that. I actually went to get something to eat as well, so I'm actually hungry. Um, but America is leading right now, leading, leading, leading. This whole time I'm there chatting my face off and talking about the relays and how Gabby's making an impact and how she's making a strong case of Paris, and y'all didn't hear anything. Oh my gosh. Ah. Alexis Holmes is on the anchor. Let's see who can at this particular point to see who is getting second. Cause ain't nobody catching America. Kazmarek is trying to make a challenge for Poland. Um, again, I don't think it's gonna do anything, but let's see. Oh, Canada is actually challenging Poland. Let's see if Poland is able to hold off Canada. Great Britain is looks like they're out. Hmm. So what I've learned at this games is that Canada is coming with a strong relay contingent. I think I've learned that overall. Separate apart from USA being powerhouse, everybody knows that. I don't need to add to that. But Canada is definitely coming as well. So I'm intrigued by that. That's their country to watch. Poland has always been in the conversation. Great Britain has always been in the conversation. But um this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Canada, Great Britain gets shut out. Yeah. We're leading 321-70 for America. Poland in second, 324-71, and Canada third. I think we're seeing a few surprises here. I don't know how many of these countries again will be adding athletes and how much potentially stronger they'll get. I don't know from an European perspective, if they'll be getting any stronger, but I do know um, from a American perspective, clearly there's much more to come. I'm thinking Canada may have some collegiate someplace to, to buff their team. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens at the Paris Olympic Games. But yeah, all right, guys, let me go get the thing and then come back. Whew, I made it back. This is my cucumber juice that I spoke about making earlier. Okay. I have too many things on my table. I don't want to bounce things over. We could have had that sweep. Damn it, man. Oh, I forgot America is no longer here. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that they were DQ'd. Hmm. I'm looking out for Botswana, though. I'm excited for Botswana. Great Britain is here. South Africa. Japan. Botswana. Okay, I think Jamaica has to really start, contemplating stuff when they see countries like Japan in finals and we're not here. You know what I mean? Some deep introspection needs to happen because I don't know. I don't know. It's not giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, final event, and I can go and gorge myself and make myself some fatter than I am. Oh yeah, I'll be taking up the challenge of doing gym. I need to lose some weight. I was looking at myself recently, 1 year ago versus now, and I can tell you, I'm sizably fatter. All right, so the race is off. Let's see. Pretty even break. I would say, okay, Botswana is now flying out now on Japan, making up stagger on them right away. I can tell you what I love about some slim athletes. They just look like they're so bouncy. He literally just bounced all the way up to, Japan. Wow, I kind of love that run. I won't lie. Let me see if he's able to maintain it. Here comes Italy, and of course, Belgium is here, as well as South Africa is running well on the outside. Japan is trying to, re-enter the fray. But right now it's Italy, Botswana, South Africa, and also Great Britain that's running well. Great Britain looks like they hand over first, actually. Interesting. But anyway, Italy is looking like they're leading right now. Great running from them. Here comes, let's see, Tobago. I think, is that Tobago on second? Yes, it's Tobago. Let's see what he's be able to do for his team. How much of a lead he'll be able to give, if any, to his team. Botswana, he's definitely leading. He has a 4 meter gap on the team, but Great Britain is definitely in for the challenge. I think maybe some of these athletes suffered from running two events, because they ran much better yesterday. But yeah, Botswana is in the lead, but not much of a gap. So let's see if they'll be able to hold it. Great Britain is in there, Italy is in there, South Africa is in there, Belgium is in there. Japan is also still in there, surprisingly. Botswana has a 10-meter lead now. Let's see, and it looks like it's growing though. Let's see if he's able to maintain it. Good running so far though. Still have that 10-meter lead. All right, let's see. Here comes Italy taking a charge on Great Britain. Great Britain looks like they're responding, trying to hold them off. Botswana is doing their best, trying to maintain that lead. They still have it, interestingly. But here comes Italy. Italy is charging. Also, Belgium is coming. And here we have also Japan is making a charge. Wow. Okay, final leg for Botswana. Botswana is leading. Okay, they still have that 10-meter lead. As a matter of fact, it looks like it's gone up to 15. Okay, 50-meter lead now. Here comes Sikor from Belgium. Also, Italy is there. Oh, this oh wow. Here comes South Africa. Japan is still in there. South Africa is trying to make a challenge. I want to see the times when this race is done. But here comes Botswana. Final 100 meters turn that they're in now. Botswana just has to hold on. South Africa is making a charge. So is Belgium. They're running, but Botswana is not going to be caught. It's now between South Africa and Belgium. South Africa is doing it. They're now in second, overtaking Belgium. Here comes Japan. Will Japan take over? Okay, no. Ooh, just lucky. Wow. Wow. Great run from world lead. So, other than Botswana that ran faster, I know South Africa ran 2:59 yesterday, right? So I think that's, and shout out to that program. What is his name? Coach at Texas has going on over there. The strength that those girls, because remember, we see them run up and down. I run 400-meter, 4x4, 4x1, 4 by everything. Them I run. You know what I mean? Plus running their individual events, right? Clearly, the type of motion where Rashida coming here with at these world relays is crazy, because she was able to run and help her team and did fantastic with it, right? Not even Femke Ball this time around, interestingly, could manage the rounds. Femke Ball looked like she couldn't manage the rounds. The kind of jaw-dropping performances that we're used to seeing her drop on relays, we didn't get here. You know what I mean? So that's interesting. Interesting again, and I have my eye even more so on Rashida going forward. Definitely want to look out for, if not even immediate future, definitely near future. I don't know which event she's gonna be doing, because right now she looks dangerous over 1, 2, and 4. And I'm not necessarily talking about immediate future, because I see some people that are slightly ahead of her. But you never know. She may turn up to a championship in the 400 meters and walk away with a medal. I think it's a little off right now for like the 1 and 2, but in the near future, she could definitely, them long legs. Look here, if she can turn over those long legs, like how Bolt can't turn over them. Then listen, It's all done and dusted for the sprints as far as I'm concerned. So let's see what happens, going forward. But I did notice that the athletes running multiple rounds were not able to run, as strong. Oh, Gabby did well. Yes, Gabby did well. Thanks for pointing her out to me. Gabby did fantastic as well. But I just noticed that, what, the performances weren't as strong today. From some of the legs. So maybe we shouldn't try to be so hard on our very own Jamaicans as well, because just looking at it across the board too. So, some of the athletes didn't really give, any much more than what they gave before. You know what I mean? So it's probably where they are in training. They're probably not in the best of shape right now, clearly. It is what it is. Jamaica just has to suck an egg. I got it right. There must be something called suck an egg at this particular point. But yeah, it is what it is. Botswana wins, we're leading. South Africa second, and Belgium third. That's how things round out. No Team America. I would have loved to see America versus Botswana on that anchor leg. I won't lie. Love to see who would have taken it home. Maybe my little bias is gonna tell me that I would love to see Botswana doing it, and I think Botswana would have beat them. But that's probably just my bias. Overall, I don't think we know until they match up to see who is gonna win. But what I will say though is that this is America's BC team. You know what I mean? So heading to the Paris Olympic Games, America's team will be much, 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 much stronger. Talking about the likes of, again, Michael Norman, what's his name in the 400-meter hurdle, right? Benjamin. There's so many other people that they could add to really make this team so much stronger. So Botswana is gonna have to up their game too if they want to challenge America when they reach on Paris. That's for sure. But that's it, guys. World Race is done. I saw a lot of teams coming to the fore. My takeaway from this championships is the rest of the world has caught up. And Jamaica is still thinking that we're living in yesteryear, where it's just America, Jamaica, Great Britain. And I'm just talking about all of the relays. One time you could be looking at it and saying, oh, Jamaica, America, Great Britain. You think about the 4x1, the 4x4. That's pretty much how you would, look at it and say, oh, yeah, these are the teams that would medal. Sometimes they can throw in a Poland here or there, when, what's the team that's banned? Russia. When Russia was running, you would throw in a Russia too, here and there, you know what I mean? But overall, you'd be saying America, Great Britain, and Jamaica, right? But no, we're seeing that the rest of the world has caught up. So Jamaica needs to take note and make the necessary changes to make sure that going forward we can also compete and not just depend on speed, because speed is not the only factor when you consider relays. Now I'm thinking of doing a relay video for tomorrow. I may change my mind depending on the mood that I'm in. If I feel like I'm in an aggressive mood, I do it. If I'm not, then I leave it alone. And it is what it is. But let's see. Let's see the mood that I get up in tomorrow. But yeah, I was thinking of really going in on it. I probably still will, actually. No, yeah, because not everybody watches the lives. So what I need to say, some other people need to hear. So I'm going to do that. I'm still gonna do the video. So look out for that tomorrow. Where I'll probably just be laying in on just my overall thoughts on the pretty much a lot of what you heard here. You know what I mean? On just the relays here, the world relays, and just Jamaica seemingly not aware of our current positioning. I don't think we are aware. And that's very clear as well, because if we were aware, then I think people going into this meet, because the team was out for a long time, the roster was out. I think if we were aware, then going in, you wouldn't be surprised, let's say, for the underperformance from Team Jamaica. But no, I guess they're aware, or at least they should be. You know what I mean? So I'll be talking a little bit more about that. And yeah, me right now, guys, I'm gonna go eat. I've been with you guys from 6 o'clock. It's now 9:30. So yeah, this is me about to bounce. So let me read these last few comments. The ninjas and India are coming. Who are the ninjas? The Americans? That's what I call ninjas. So I'm not sure who you're calling in ninjas, but yeah, I just think in general the rest of the world is performing, and Jamaica, it needs to wake up Tea, what good? I'll go sip on some bush tea. All right. Thank you for being here, Black African. I'm about to bounce too. I'm going to need for Colombia, Venezuela, and Brazil to pick it up too. Guys, you know what? I am seeing improvements. From all nations. It's just maybe not at the same rate or pace. And some of these teams also are recently just being able to construct, a four-man member team. Think about it. Some of these countries just had one athlete here or there. You know what I mean? So to get to the point where you can have four, then to actually be challenging for a medal is a whole different kettle of fish, right? So it's a step at a time. Improvement is happening, but I definitely see improvement. So I won't say I don't see improvements from some of these countries. Have a good night. John D. Um, Jamaica will be straight. Don't worry, folks. Okay. Are we still living in La La Land? Jamaica was once known for its athleticism. Physics, no, we are up there as it regards to obesity. Why do I feel like you're throwing shade at me? I saw the girls from Ireland did a back to back to the no, but it's a program that you're on. So Glendon, I don't think you can say that. Um have a great night. Ashane. I called the Japanese and the Chinese ninjas. Okay. Well, yeah, well, clearly. That was obvious. Peace out, guys. I'll see you next time. Eat some sweet grape salad. I don't know what salad that is, but okay. Guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it as usual. Yes, Kimbella, I was here and now I'm gone. Later, guys. Going to eat now.